What is going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Looks like we have a pretty sizable group here already. We have Blinding Duck, Aruno, and Swift. How you guys doing? 2,224, is that the prediction? That would be awesome. I would love if we could do that. This is episode 15, or, well, technically day 15, I guess, technically, of going for Shiny Arceus. So, yeah, if we could get it around 2,224, that would be amazing. I'm going to open up the Shiny counter real quick, so that we have that handy. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get our first encounter of the day. Watch us get the Shiny on the first one. No such luck, unfortunately. How are you guys all doing, though? It's been a little while since I streamed. Last week or so has been absolutely insane. I won't get into too many crazy details, but it has been something else. But I am very glad to be back and streaming again. Definitely missed you guys, and definitely missed streaming and hunting for some Pokemon. So it is nice to be back. We did hit 870 subs last night, which was pretty cool. I was very excited about that. I missed your streams. Well, thank you, Swift. I appreciate it. My stupid teacher is going away in a month. Hey, let's go. So I'll give you guys a little fun story. So just before the stream started, welcome back, Blinding Duck. So just before the stream started, I was like, you know what? I should get some coffee. So I have a little caffeine in me. Have a little bit of energy, right? So I'm going out there, getting my coffee put together. And it's peppermint mocha coffee. Very good coffee. And I get this weird, intrusive thought that I'm like, wait, what if I use a candy cane to store my coffee? Because it's already peppermint, right? I'm like, it's just going to be extra pepperminty. So I start stirring it. And I'm not accounting for the fact that candy canes have a hook part. So I start stirring it, and the hook part gets caught on the outside of the cup, and I literally just yeeted my cup on the counter. I did manage to catch it while it was falling, so I only spilled like a quarter of the cup of coffee. But that's still a quarter too much of coffee spilled. So, yeah, I let that intrusive thought win, and it was not a good idea. I love putting candy canes in hot cocoa. Oh, same. Absolutely, Blinding Duck. They're so good. How tall are you? So I am 6'6", so 6 foot 6 inches. I'm not exactly sure what that translates to into centimeters and or meters. So, might have to convert that. It's funny you mentioned that. Haven't had a candy cane since I was 6. I'm 12 now. Well, it seems like you're overdue for a candy cane. I'm short. Last time I was measured, I was 5 foot. Gotcha. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, Aruno. Yo, what's going on, Arrow? How you doing? Good to see ya. Last night in a stream, we were all talking about Pokemon heights, and I was like trying to figure out which Pokemon was the same height as me, and I could not find a Pokemon that's 6'6". But the closest thing is that there's a bunch of Pokemon that are 6'7", so basically an inch taller than me. And I was looking at them, and I'm like, oh god, there's like some pretty scary Pokemon that are 6'7", like Mewtwo is 6'7", Tyranitar is 6'7", which is actually kind of crazy. I've always pictured Tyranitar as being like way taller than 6'7", like 10 foot at least. Lucario is the closest thing to my height. Yeah, it also, that was another thing that was also kind of crazy too, is we were figuring out that there's a lot of Pokemon that are actually shorter than we realized. Like, what was it? Reggie Rock is like 5'7". Like, that's not very tall. And then I think it was like Reggie Ice is 5'11", and then Reggie Steel is like 6'1", I think. And then Reggie Gigas is like 6'11", which, you know, obviously that one's pretty tall, but... I don't know why Lucario is short. He should be like a few inches taller than me. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that some of the Pokemon are pretty short compared to what I thought they would be. Swift says, I will. Oh, about the converting it. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and get the counter updated real quick. 2183. Yeah, there are no 6'6" Pokemon. Exactly. That's exactly my problem, Blinding Duck. It's either 6'7", 6'11", or like, I forget what the other one was, under 6'7". I think the next one was 6'3" or something, so. And there's some stupid ones, too. Like, they were trying to say, like, Ekans was, like, freaking 12 foot long or something like that. Or, sorry, 12 feet tall. And I was, like, adamantly in the chat, I was like, listen. I was like, we cannot say that Ekans is 12 foot tall. He might be 12 feet long, because he's a snake, but he's not 12 feet tall. Like, my dude is not standing up. He doesn't have legs. Arno, that is seen in English. I need to do seen in 2 months. Del Myers is 10 foot 12. Yeah, exactly. There's some, like, absolutely crazy Pokemon heights. Like, just imagine a 10 foot 12 inch. Like, that's essentially almost 11 foot right there, right? Like an 11 foot tall giant anchor coming at you. Absolutely insane. So, yeah, Pokemon heights are crazy. And then in the chat, it turned from like how tall Pokemon are that are the same height as you to if you had to pick one Pokemon to fight against in real life, just you and that Pokemon, your bare hands, no, nothing else, just you and your bare hands, what Pokemon would you choose to fight? And based on the fact that a lot of the Pokemon in my category to choose from included Pokemon like Mewtwo and Tyranitar and some very other scary Pokemon, I think I ended up going with Tangrowth because it's just a plant. Like, I might have a chance with a plant. Crest, the most important question in your whole life. Who will win, Gengar or Mewtwo? Absolutely Mewtwo, 100%. As much as I love Gengar, Mewtwo wins every time. Eevee Lucario would destroy me. I mean, there's also the thing, too, like, some people would be like, oh, it's a tiny little fox. Like, I could beat Eevee, right? But, like, you gotta remember, Pokemon have, like, their abilities and stuff and, like, their moves. So, that's when it gets a little complicated. I don't know, depends on the strategy. In IRL, but in-game Mewtwo. I mean, if we're just going, why not Gengar? He's super effective. Well, Mewtwo outspeeds, and Gengar has absolutely no defense or special defense, so Mewtwo one-shots Gengar every time. So, can you turn the music down a little bit quieter? Yeah, absolutely. I was going to ask how that was, because I haven't had it on in a while, so I'm not sure volume-wise how it's sounding, so thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, also just the fact that, like, base stat total, Mewtwo absolutely wins as well, unfortunately. It was a bit loud. It's good now? Alright, cool. Thank you, Arrow. I appreciate you letting me know. Like I said, it's been like a week or so since I streamed, and I have been listening to Spotify, so I didn't remember to turn the volume back down. Let that be a lesson. Definitely never be shy. If something is off in the stream, if something's too loud, if something's too quiet, definitely let me know. So, I appreciate you, Arrow. It's not like I'm going to be offended or anything. The whole idea is for it to be enjoyable and entertaining, so definitely let me know. Do under your face profile favorite Pokemon, and then 2 pictures, 1 Gengar, and 2nd Darkrai. I might do that at some point. I'll pan over to this, because you guys haven't seen this yet. Hold on. It's going to break the whole illusion of the stream really quick, but I have a new shiny hunting overlay that I came up with. It's going to be like this. It's pretty clean. This is just going to be for like our generic shiny hunting when we don't have a theme at all. actually looks pretty clean. But for obviously the themed ones, like while we're going for a Pokemon, we're going to probably just stick with like obviously the themed ones. But I'm excited to start using that one just for our normal generic hunts when, you know, it's not themed or anything. More on par with our color scheme too, because I don't know if you guys could tell, but we definitely have a very dark aesthetic. Looking good, but a bit dark, I think. That's funny that you say that, because we have a bit of a dark aesthetic on our channel. I say that, and yet our intro for our streams is this. Be so for real, Crest. Be so for real. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. I like a lot of different aesthetics. Alright, I believe this is going to be 2185. Let me go ahead and get that updated. Nah, the vibe is the jungle and the Mew hunting location. Dude, I know. That was such a vibe. I'll tell you what. If we ever end up shiny hunting Mew again, I 100% am going to be reusing that. 100%. I was actually talking about this yesterday. So I mentioned in the Discord, probably about a week ago or so now, that we are going to be doing our charity stream. It's actually already scheduled, so you can actually see that on the channel. And the prize for if we hit our donation goal is that one person is going to be randomly selected, and they can get any one shiny that they want. The problem with that, as exciting as that is for the person getting the Pokemon, it's also scary for me, because they could just like pick a Pokemon that's like a pain in the ass to get, and then I have to try and get it, right? So my thought was like, if somebody picks Mew, the only way to get shiny Mew is to do that event again. So I would basically have to do that. If somebody picks Arceus, I would have to do this again on another account. If somebody picks Manaphy, I will absolutely cry. I will sob tears if somebody picks Manaphy. Watch it be me, even though I didn't donate. Deoxys, same thing. Any of the annoying ones, I will be sad about. It would be really funny if whoever wins is just like, I want a Charmander! And then you just like get a Charmander, and it's like, oh, easy, done. But we'll see what happens. I am excited about the charity stream. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be 12 hours, so we're probably going to be seeing a lot of people there throughout the day. Obviously, it's going to like be 12 hours long, so it means people from different time zones should be able to stop in. Definitely be able to get a lot of different games played. If you guys haven't been to one of the Thinkmas streams in the past, it's 12 hours long. We have a wheel that has a bunch of different games on it. We spin the wheel, we play the games. Not necessarily for any certain period of time. We kind of just play the games for as long as we're kind of feeling them. If I wanted to, technically, I could do 12 games on the wheel and play each game for an hour. You know what I mean? I could do that. But in past years, some games just don't... Some games aren't as fun for very long, so you play those for a little bit. And then some games you play for a couple hours because they're really fun. So, it'll be a good time, though. I'll make you do Kartana from Ultra Sun and Moon, not from Sword and... I mean, you could technically do that, Blinding Duck. You could. You could technically do that. It's funny because I have been really dabbling with the idea of getting a copy of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Because my copy is in Arizona, and I don't realistically see myself going anytime soon. I just don't think it's going to be feasible. So I think it's honestly just better if I just get a copy. It would technically be less expensive than having to travel all the way to Arizona to go get my copy and then come back. So I might do that because obviously I need to go for Poipole at some point as well. But yeah, you could technically make me do that. I continue Shiny Story and Auras finally. Oh, nice, Arrow. Try different backgrounds and we'll rate it in Discord with 4 emojis. The cry is like, is this a prank? Thumbs up is good. Cheer is super good, and thumbs down could be better. Not gonna lie, I need my Switch. You still don't have your Switch, Swift? Oh, man. That sucks. That definitely does suck. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope you get your Switch soon because that has been a while now. Alright, 2187. Let's go. Also, if you guys already have it, make sure and smash that like button. We've been gone about a week. Definitely would love to see some likes. Hope you guys are enjoying. Erno said good, question mark. I mean, like, we might do something like that, you know what I mean? We could definitely do something like that. I can imagine that would be kind of fun to guys get your guys' opinion and stuff. Rip in the chat. All right. All right, so here's a question for you guys. For anybody who celebrates Christmas, that is. Because obviously, you know, some people don't celebrate Christmas, which is totally fine. Do you guys typically like to decorate before Thanksgiving? Or do you typically decorate after Thanksgiving? I know a lot of people are the type of people who like to decorate before. Some people literally decorate the day after Thanksgiving, like Black Friday or whatever. But I'm curious. Arrow said, we don't have Thanksgiving. Ah, that's right. I guess that's technically right. You have Christmas, though, right? So, like, do you, I guess for your sense, then, do you celebrate, or do you start decorating for Christmas in November, or do you wait till December, I guess, Arrow? Blinding Duck said after. Yeah, Thanksgiving is a USA thing. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically Canada has their version of it too, but it's like October. But yeah, I think typically a lot of people tend to wait till after, you know. Arrow said December. Yeah. Ignored me? Oh, sorry, did I miss your message? I was working for someone and I was creating good things for a popular YouTuber with 2 million subs. Oh, you were, Reno? What'd you work on? That's pretty cool. Were you doing like edits or clips or anything? What were you working on? Alright, this is gonna be 2188. But she didn't respond to me, so I stopped. Aww. That's a bummer. Video ideas? Ah, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes with the bigger channels, unfortunately, they just don't respond. So, bit of a bummer. But I bet they were good ideas, though. All right, here's another question. Obviously, again, I know some people don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but for the people that do celebrate Thanksgiving, do you guys have a favorite thing about Thanksgiving, like food-wise? Are you guys like big on the turkey, or do you like the sides? And if so, which is your favorite side? And Arrow, since you don't celebrate Thanksgiving over there, are there any foods that, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like, are there any foods over there that are like special foods for like holidays that you like? Blinding Duck said mashed taters. Yeah, mashed potatoes are pretty good. I think for myself, when it comes to Thanksgiving, I would say can't beat a good homemade mac and cheese. Mashed potatoes obviously is a classic. Cranberry sauce, super good. I'm trying to think what else. Some people do like a green bean casserole, which is pretty good. I feel like Blinding Duck is from the UK or Australia. Nope, USA. Yeah, Blinding Duck is one of our very rare USA people. We don't have a lot of people from the... We didn't have a lot of people from the U.S. I'll say that. We have a couple now, but a lot of the people that were regulars for a long time were mostly UK people. So we are slowly but surely getting some more US people. All right, this should be $21.90 for this one. All right. You gonna do Roblox for the charity event? I didn't consider Roblox being on the wheel. It could be. If I put Roblox on the wheel, there's probably only two things in Roblox that I would realistically do. I would either play Doors, or there's like this other like, oh, I forget what it is. It's like a food or like a pizza parlor simulator type thing. That's probably the only two things I would do, Roblox related. You gonna do Roblox for the charity event? I got a few game recommendations. Absolutely. I was gonna say, Blinding Duck, if you want to, you could absolutely throw those into the Discord even. Like, I don't really know. I don't have a great channel for it specifically. But, like, you know what? You could put it in general. Honestly, feel free. If you have some game ideas, you can just be like, hey, charity stream game ideas, and then just, like, list them off. And that goes for anybody. If you guys have some ideas on stuff you'd like to see. Obviously, I, of course, have a handful prepared. But I would definitely love some suggestions and some recommendations. We often eat goose at Christmas, or we go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant where you can eat deer. I think it's called venison. Yes, it is venison. Venison is very good. That sounds fun. I've never had goose before. I would be interested to see what that would be like. I imagine it would be like maybe a gamier version of chicken, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, venison's good. Roblox with viewers. Goose, question mark? Try a Dusty Trip or Islands? Dusty Trip or Islands? Is that in Roblox? Hello, Bloxfruits. I love venison. Yeah, venison's really good. Why not play with the viewers, Chris? That'd be cool. I mean, we could. Like I said, the only time I've ever played Roblox has only been doing Doors, because I had friends who like Doors, because Doors is a really good like game in Roblox. It's actually really fun. And then like that pizza simulator thing or whatever. So yeah, if there were some other things to do in Roblox or like some new things to try, I wouldn't be opposed, and we could definitely play with viewers. It would probably just be the type of thing where, like, when we roll the wheel or spin the wheel and it goes to Roblox, it would just be like whoever wants to play Roblox, you know, if they're there and want to play, then, you know, we play. Now, goose is obviously more like duck. I've never had duck either, though. That's the thing. I've never had goose or duck, but I imagine they're fairly similar. Try Mic Up. It's good. It's a VC game to hang and chill. You said goose is like duck, right? What do you eat in America? I mean, mostly chicken. Except for KFC. I mean, people eat quail. I've never had quail, but I mean, quail is like a very small bird. And I guess people have said it's similar to chicken. Turkeys, obviously. Some people eat pheasants. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like as far as birds go, chicken and turkey tend to be the most common ones. I guess some people probably eat duck and goose. I'm sure that's a thing. I've never tried them myself. But yeah, pork obviously, beef, ham. Lots of fish. Lots and lots of fish, depending on where you are. You ever had fried duck from a Chinese or Vietnamese restaurant? I have not. I hate ham. Yeah, I'm not a big ham person either. Seriously, every once in a blue moon, I will have ham if it's like offered to me or it's in front of me and I don't really have a choice. I will partake, but I do not prefer ham. I just don't like pork much in general. Like, I love bacon, don't get me wrong. Bacon's amazing, but like most pork things, I just don't care for pork as much. Like pulled pork, like barbecue and stuff, delicious. But like if you give me a pork chop, I'm gonna be very sad. I might not act like I'm sad, but I'm gonna be sad. Where do you think French fries were invented? Well, definitely not France, despite the name. Fun fact, I forgot, invented in Belgium, it's called French fries because of the way it's cut. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Speaking of French fries, here's a question. This is going to be a hot take. In the chat, what is your favorite type of French fry? Do you like just like regular French fries? Do you like waffle fries, curly fries, the squiggly fries, steak fries, tater tots? Like, what's your preferred French fry or potato fried vessel? Aruno says regular. Okay, not gonna lie, I found out what I'm gonna do after high school. What are you gonna do, Swift? Annie, I'm not picky. That's fair. That's fair. I have to say, I kind of lean towards waffle fries. I find waffle fries to be good because they've got like a good crunch, but they've also got a good like squish to them, and like they're big enough that like when you dip them, like they actually like pick up a good amount of stuff. No, not really, because of the way it's cut, because they speak French in Belgium. Curly and Smiley. Oh, I didn't even remember Smiley fries. I forgot to even include those. Good call, Blinding Duck. Yeah, Smiley fries. Smiley fries hit different. Okay. No shiny. Oh, and tater tots. Yeah, tater tots definitely good. Culinary chef. I was talking about it with someone in Skither stream. So you want to be a chef? Okay. Well, I can tell you from, well, not firsthand experience, but I can tell you from somewhat experience. My mom was a chef for about 40 years, and she loved it. Every second of it. So definitely would say if you like cooking and you enjoy it and you're passionate about it, definitely go for it. Cooking is one of the most enjoyable things you can do, or you can hate it. It's kind of like one or the other. There's not really people who are indifferent about it. You either like cooking or you don't like cooking. You know? Same thing with baking. I feel like a lot of people that you either really like baking or you don't like baking and you just don't bake. You know, there's not really people who are just like, yeah, I guess I'll bake, or I guess I'll cook. Yo, what's going on, Keys? Welcome in. Yeah, literally my aunt has a certain business, and I feel like it would good to work with her. Oh, catering business. I'm sorry, I read it as a certain business. Yeah, catering. See, I was going to say actually specifically, catering is a fantastic way to get into it. There's a lot of different categories of chef that you can be. There's obviously catering, which is fantastic. There's banquets, which is really big and you kind of have to work towards. There's just like the, normal just kitchens at a restaurant that you can be the chef of. There's private chefs, which again, that's kind of something you typically work towards first. You build up your resume, get your experience, and then you can go into the private sector. And those are the people that tend to pay more. And honestly, that's kind of like the end-all be-all goal for most people that are chefs, unless you really just enjoy working in restaurants. Again, that's also just totally up to preference. But yeah, I feel like that would be a good place to start, Swift, for sure. Get some experience and see how you like it. Okay, I think this is going to be 21.95. Nobody translate what I said, I guess. I tried to read it in my head. Like, I read the comment in my head, and I was not sure how to pronounce it. I didn't even attempt it. And I was waiting to see if someone in chat actually just translated it. So I'm curious what it was. Ardig is probably something like nice or friendly. Well, I already probably messed that part up too. Okay, let me reset. Alright, this will be 2196. Let's see here. He said you are kind and sweet if you translate this. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the first one. Where is it? Well, you sent a few. So, you said Vertal dit, which I'm sure is not how you say it. You said Osjidit Vertalt bin Jilif, which I'm sure is not correct at all. Inosjidit oh, same thing. Never mind, you said it twice, my bad. I did that was Dutch. Oh, so it was Dutch. Well, that was the other thing. I wasn't sure if it was Dutch or Belgium, so I wasn't even sure what I was reading. In German, it's Artig, which also means kind. That's cool. I always find it really interesting, the similarities between the different languages in Europe. Like, obviously, they're not one for one, but I feel like there's definitely some similarities, which is cool. Not gonna lie, I forgot Arrow was in Germany. Yes, indeed. I am like 98.7% sure that Arrow was our OG first German viewer. Nah, but Netherlands and Germany are quite similar. That's cool. Arrow has been there since day one with the Mew Hunt. Think of certain someone from Germany. Who would that be, Swift? Can't say it because I might get demonetized. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to say this one. I have no idea what it means, so. Inzig chicken in chat, als denk dat ondercrest. Well, that's me, right? Oh gosh, ZIJN, what does that even sound like? I can't even imagine how that sounds. Okay, I'm skipping that one. Profile, I'm skipping the Z one again. Favorite Pokemon, Moet Common, Endet. Again, I'm skipping that. Actorgon? Grund? How would you even say that? Moet? Verendurin? Yeah, no. I don't even know, man. He means the guy originally from Austria. Chicken Aruno. Chicken, yes. It's Dutch again. Yeah. Okay, I think we need to update the counter because we were reading Dutch and did not update the counter. This is 2198, I believe. I have Google Translate open. Honestly, it's probably a good idea to just have open during all streams at any moment. I'm gonna make some tater tots. Anyone want some? Yes, please, Blinding Duck. Would love some. I'm not sure they would go well with my coffee right now, but do I need a video of me saying it? Well, I just opened up Google Translate, so I did just hear what it sounds like, but I would never have guessed that it sounded like that. But yeah, feel free if you want to. Haven't eaten yet this morning, Swift? Oof. Oh yeah, I guess technically it's still early for you. What is it, 12? It's like either 11 or 10 a.m. right now still. 3-hour difference, I think? 2-hour difference? I forget. Who knows? Time is irrelevant. It honors you that you really didn't think about that one person from Germany when Swift mentioned it. Nope, when I hear Germany, I think of Arrow Shiny. 10 a.m., but I'm gonna starve myself maybe today. No, don't starve yourself. Eat some food. Nothing good has ever come from starving yourself. Okay, $21.99. Yeah, me now. I think of Arrow from Germany. Exactly. Exactly. I'm surprised he didn't read my comment. Whale. Alright, 21... Oh, this is 2200. Nice, okay. We hit 2200. That's how numbers work. 21.99 goes to 22. Well, that feels good. At least we're at a new 100 now. Just 2K more? Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the thing. I have had ridiculous shiny luck as of late. We got shiny Darkrai, which is 1 in 8,192 in 65 encounters, which is stupid. It's honestly stupid how quick we got that one, okay? Then, I have been doing Deoxys on and off, just casually. Like, it's been a casual hunt that I've been doing just in my free time. And I was like, surely we're going to have to go to like 6,000-7,000 resets for Deoxys. Like, I was like, eventually I'll get around to streaming it too, and it'll be a whole long thing because it's going to take forever. And I just happened, the thing is, I've been recording it while I've been doing it, just in case I did get it, but every time I didn't get it, I would just delete the footage, because it's like, oh, there's no shiny, no reason to keep this hour or two long footage. And the other night, it was like an hour or so long footage, and I managed to get shiny Deoxys in under 3K, which is just crazy. Again, it's absolutely just silly how lucky we've been getting with these full odd shinies. It's just absolutely insane. 2222, I'm calling it. Ascended it in general. Look. Alright, let me take a look. Let's see here. 2201. You think we're going to get it on this one, Swift? Oh, shoot. The number, not my guess. Oh, gotcha, yeah. I thought you were guessing it was going to be this one, and I was about to be like, yes. I hope so. So it's just Zane. It's literally Z-I-J-N makes Zane sound. Okay, that's definitely interesting. That is very interesting. I'm only at 381 encounters. What are you going for right now, Arrow? Because you're continuing the Oraz shiny hunt, right? I'm keeping track now. Honestly, that would be nice if you did, Swift, because sometimes when I talk, I forget to update the counter. So if I forget to update the counter, just be like, hey, that's not right. Okay, I'm counting on you, Swift. Some random encounter. Okay, I got you. What are you hoping for? Is there like a particular Pokemon on the route that you're hoping for? My cousin, he's kind of doing a similar thing to what you're doing, Arrow. He's going through Soul Silver. He's going through Soul Silver, and he's doing like a shiny only thing. So like he had to reset for his starter. He had to reset for like all the encounters and stuff. So I am curious, you know, if there's a particular one you're hunting for. 2202, thank you. I'm gonna play some Roblox and Lurk. Sounds good, Blinding Duck. I would honestly think it'd be pretty fun to do a shiny only playthrough of one of the older games. The newer ones are fun too, but like I kind of just prefer the feeling of going into the grass, not knowing if it's shiny, and then it popping up shiny. Because like obviously in Scarlet and Violet, you just know immediately that it's going to be shiny because you can see it be shiny, which it's also exciting, but at the same time, the not knowing and it just popping up as shiny is such a good feeling. It's like one of the best things with shiny hunting. Possible is, let's see, Poochyena, Wurmple, Zigzagoon. Trasla would be the best. Which Pokemon? Does someone play Bloxfruits? I have never played Bloxfruits before. Yeah, that's what happened to me and Sun. I had the gamer's high dopamine went to my brain. Ah, Ralts. Forgot to say it in English. No, you're good. You're good. I was trying to decipher which Pokemon that was. I was like, huh? So that's how you say Ralts in German, huh? That's cool. Is it just Trasla? That's cool. I'm a max level in Bloxfruit. So what do you do in Bloxfruit? I imagine it's blocks and fruit. But besides that, what do you do? Ralts would be insane. Oh yeah, if you got a shiny Ralts, that would be crazy. Bandits over and over again? So wait, are you like stealing fruit or something? And then a shiny Gallade. That was actually my next question. Would you go with shiny Gardevoir or Gallade? So it sounds like you'd be going with Gallade. That's cool. Oh, you're killing bandits. Alright, bet. Yeah, I think if I got a shiny Ralts, I would probably go with Gardevoir. Just because how much I like Gardevoir. Gardevoir is such a good Pokemon. And like Mega Gardevoir Shiny is so good. I heard of Bloxfruits and never played it before. Well, this is the first time I've heard of it, so. I'm gonna play Dusty Trip. Wanna join? Question mark. When I was a kid, I always wanted Gallade, but didn't know how to get it, so it would be my first time with Gallade and Oraz. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. Mega Gardevoir is so clean. Yeah, it is. It really is. Mega Shiny Gardevoir is definitely my second favorite Shiny Mega. Obviously, Mega Gengar takes #1 spot because it's just such a good Shiny. And it kind of fixes the fact that Gengar's normal Shiny is just terrible. So I would say Gengar Mega Shiny is #1, and then Mega Shiny Gardevoir is definitely #2 for me. It's just such a good Shiny. Okay, 2205. Well, it definitely seems like we got a few people that do play Roblox, so when it comes time for that charity stream, it seems like we'll have some people to play with. By the way, did you end up catching Aegislash in October? No, I never did get an Aegislash. I was really sad about that. I wanted either a Honedge or an Aegislash. I never did get one. I'm sad about it. But when I do get one, I'm still going to either name it Arrow, or if you have a name for it, still name it that. I still need to get the Houndoom at some point, too, and name it Aruno as well. There is a lot of Pokemon that I wanted to try and hunt for. No, not yet. Not yet, Arrow, but you will. How do you get Herba Mystica in Scarlet? Well, assuming you've unlocked the 6-star raids, you're going to want to just do a bunch of those, because those are the ones that tend to drop the Herba Mysticas. A lot of the event raids that they do, those ones also tend to drop Herba Mysticas as well. Me waiting 7 years for freaking Mega Gengar in Pokemon Go. Do I need online? I don't think... You might need online to unlock the new event ones, but just for regular 6-star ones, I don't think you need online. You just won't be able to play with people. You'll be able to, like, play by yourself. And NPCs to take on the 6-star ones, which can be a little tricky. I think some of the 5-star ones also drop Herba Mystica, but it's less common. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I almost bought a new Pokemon box with the whole Aegis/Evolution and Holo and EX. Ooh. Yeah, while I've been not streaming, I actually have been going through my Pokemon cards and getting them all organized and, I guess, in different sections, because I'm going to actually be trying to get some of my cards graded this year. And that's actually going to be some of the content that's on the channel for 2025. Not necessarily sure if you guys are going to be as excited about Pokemon TCG content. I know I am. And getting cards graded by PSA and then getting to see what the grades are. I know I'm excited about that. So again, not sure how everybody else will feel about it, but I definitely am excited about it. Not gonna lie, Crush should donate some cards to me. Which one of the two, question mark? But yeah, I'm definitely excited. This Holo Honedge is insane. You should send a picture of it in the chat, Arrow, in like the TCG channel. I would love to see it. But yeah, I'm thinking we're definitely going to be having some more Pokemon TCG content. Either opening up the cards, of course, because then it's like, oh, cool, we got the video of us pulling the cards, and then selecting cards to get graded, and then kind of video, like making a video or like a short or streaming it. Probably not streams. I don't know. I don't feel like TCG is as good of stream content, but definitely like for like shorts and stuff of like, hey, we got our graded cards back. Stuff like that I think would be fun. I have I have my one card when I was going through it the other day. It's probably going to be one of the first cards that I get graded. It's a first edition Dark Charizard Holo from the Team Rocket set, and it's in such good condition. And I cannot wait to get that graded. Need to get a picture where you can see the Holo better. Okay, sounds good. Once you get a picture, definitely put it in the Discord and then let me know in chat. I will take a look. I believe this is 2606. I don't think this is 2607, but I could be wrong. Okay. Now it's 2607. Alright, Arceus. Okay, not shiny. Let's go ahead and reset that. Okay. Let us see here. No, I'm here. All right, I believe this is 2208. Yeah, sorry, I was just drinking my coffee. I was going at it. This is a big cup of coffee. I was just taking multiple drinks at once, so I was quiet. Okay, no shiny. As soon as I said that, my stream froze. Not funny, Chris. Yeah, I'm not gonna even lie. I didn't even think about the fact that there was a chance of, you know how like I was having issues with like the internet and stuff for the streams, and it was like being all choppy and stuff. I didn't even think about that today before starting. Like I just straight up was like, we're doing it. Not even gonna think about it. Have you seen the Hone Edge? No, hold on. Let me go into the Discord. Let me see. Let me see. Pokemon TCG. Let me go check it out. Oh, they made a whole box for it. They made a whole ass box for it. That comes with Aegislash, EX, Doublade, and Hone Edge. What packs come in that set? Do you know what packs come in that one, Arrow? Let me just make sure this wasn't shiny, because I wasn't really... Yeah, no, it's not. I wasn't really looking. That's a cool box. I would get that box. Yeah, yeah, but I need to translate it into English real quick. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm curious what packs come in it, because it's a cool box. I have not opened up a box in a while. The last Pokemon stuff that I have opened up has been packs. When the Surging Sparks new set came out, me and Mrs. Crestfallen, we went to a pack opening at this card shop that's local, and there's about 100 people there, and we opened up some packs, and it was an absolute blast. Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and post a picture of the packs. Yeah, that was my most recent Pokemon card opening experience, and I actually had a lot of good pulls. I got, well, it's lowered down in values now since the set's been out for like a week or two, but initially it was an $80 card that I pulled that I was very excited about. And there's a lot of good pulls in that set. I have a lot of chase cards that I want to go for. I think specifically, I really want to get the full art illustration of Melodic, and it has like a little Feebas on the bottom too. It's such a good card. Yo, what's going on? Welcome into the chat. Two Twilight Masquerades, one Paradox Rift, and one Lost Origin. Okay, that's pretty good. So you get like a little bit of a good selection of packs. I like that. definitely cool. I used to be doing this hunt. Did you end up getting the shiny Arceus? When did you get it? Oh, but I might quit. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, this is a very time-consuming hunt because it takes forever for this game to load and restart. So it's very tedious, but it's fun. 19,000 resets. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, I hope you get it. If you continue doing it, I hope you get it soon. That is crazy. But we always do ask new people here, what is your favorite Pokemon and what is your favorite shiny Pokemon? So let us know in the chat. I got it twice and killed it twice. Oh my gosh. That is so unfortunate. That makes me think of HDV, who's going for shiny Poipole. And he was at like 20k resets and he ended up getting the shiny Poipole and resetting over it. It was like a week or so ago. Absolutely tragic. Yeah, it came out a few weeks ago, but the only thing is I'm interested in is the Honedge. I mean, that whole set of all three of the Honedge, Doublade, and Aegislash looks awesome. So that's really cool. I'd say it's a great box. Going outside because it's snowing. Bye. Sorry, Swift. Oh, Aruna's got snow. My favorite Pokemon is Torterra. Ooh, okay, very nice. Torterra is a very cool Pokemon. I don't think anybody has answered with Torterra being their favorite yet, so that's cool. And then what about your favorite shiny? Unless it's Torterra as well. Okay, 2211. Favorite shiny is probably Gigalith. Ooh, okay. I like that. Again, that's a unique answer. I don't think anybody else has said Gigalith yet. I would say shiny Gigalith is an amazing shiny as well. Definitely well designed. This box is only available in Germany and the Netherlands. Really? Okay. I was going to say, because I haven't seen it. I have not seen anything about it. So that would make sense that it's exclusive. PM7 just posted the Gen 4 Shiny vid. Did he? Alright. Well, I'm going to have to check that out later for sure. Trying to make an all-black Shiny team? Oh, that would be sick. Yeah, the black Shinies tend to be some of the best ones. They have some amazing black shinies. Can't go wrong with those. Yeah, I saw PM7 is going to be doing the 12-hour shiny hunt where they try and go for the most shiny Pokemon in 12 hours. I just started hunting Rayquaza and then I saw the event. Yeah, they are doing the shiny Rayquaza event coming up soon. That'll be good for a lot of people that don't have shiny Rayquaza. I think that'll be my third shiny Rayquaza. So that'll be kind of cool. Okay, not shiny. Okay, that's gonna be 22-13. Got Shaman, a shiny Shaman very fast. Did you hunt for it in BDSP? You did? Nice. That definitely is another shiny hunt that I will probably be going for in this game. Once we get Arceus and I can actually finally leave this place, that'll definitely be another Pokemon I go for. Good luck. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I wish I didn't miss that event. I wish I didn't miss the Darkrai event. But, you know what? It didn't end up really mattering anyways, because we got Shiny Darkrai. So, it's all in the past. But yeah, I definitely am glad that I got the Shaman one for sure. It's going to be 26-17. Is that your guess for our Shiny Arceus? That wouldn't be too bad. I got the Darkrai event thing, but does it expire? As far as I know, I don't think it expires. If you got the member card and you got access to Full Moon or New Moon Island, is it New Moon? Yeah, New Moon Island. I don't think it expires. So essentially, you can go hunt Darkrai whenever. You just had to have gotten the member card. If you didn't get the member card, then you know that opportunity is unfortunately has passed. And it's also sad that they ended up shiny locking Darkrai in like Legends Arceus, because of course, like, you know, you can encounter Darkrai in that game along with like Manaphy and stuff, but it is shiny locked, sadly. Speaking of Manaphy, there's been a lot of people talking about trying to get me to shiny hunt Manaphy, and I have already said, of course, I'm going to shiny hunt Manaphy at some point. It's just the shiny Manaphy hunt is going to be one of the most difficult hunts that there are, because you have to play through Pokemon Ranger, and then once you play through Pokemon Ranger, you have to get the Manaphy egg, transfer it to a Gen 4 game, then take that egg from another Gen 4 game, and then transfer it to another one, and basically you just keep doing that over and over again until the egg is shiny. Hey, thanks so much for the sub, appreciate that. We're at 871 now, let's go. But yeah, at some point we will be shiny hunting for Manaphy, and it's going to be probably the biggest test of my patience that there is. Tater Tots are done. Nice, Blinding Duck. Let's go. Shiny Jirachi will also be a little bit challenging as well, just specifically because we have to do the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, and then transfer Jirachi to a copy of Ruby Sapphire, and then just keep resetting the save files until we get it shiny as well. They're just tedious. Like, they're the two most tedious extra shiny hunts that there are. They also require an additional game and a transfer, and it's just, oh, it's such a headache. Such a headache. But we will be doing them at some point. Probably in 2025, if I'm being honest. Not shiny. I'm gonna go. Good luck. Hey, well, thank you, Blinding Duck. I appreciate it. Enjoy the tater tots. So I'm gonna have to ask in the chat. So I know your name is AT9 or AT496200 or at 496200. What would you prefer to be called or like addressed by? Like at or 496 or 200? Do you have a preference? Okay, I'm back. What happened? Blinding Duck got his tater tots and dipped. That's what happened. He showed up with some delicious tater tots and was like, "All right, bye." Alright, this should be, what, 2214, yep. Wow, none for me is wild. Exactly. I would say at. Okay, that sounds good. Well then, definitely appreciate the subscription and I'm glad to have you here. Well, at least I have my my ramen. What is the first word there? Is that like a type of ramen? I don't think I've ever heard that. Must be a type of ramen. Okay, not shiny. Yeah, it's a brand. Okay, so it's just like a brand of ramen. Kind of like Top Ramen. Like, yeah, I see what you mean. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was like a style, like, of ramen, like, where it, like, involved something or not. So, gotcha. Just a brand. It's spicy. Nice. Gotta love spicy ramen for sure. I had some soup last night. It's a chicken gumbo soup. It was nothing like gumbo, if I'm being honest, but it was a very spicy chicken soup, and it was really good. Okay, not shiny. Ain't trying to scar my lip this time. It was burning for days. Oof. Was it from the spice or the fact that the ramen was like hot, or both? Swift, is this 2216 or 2217? I think it's 2216. I don't know, I would say spicy. Gotcha. Okay. I think this is 2217 now. So. Last time I was here was 2202. Oh, okay. Got you. We've definitely moved past that. Okay. Yo, EMH, how's it going, man? Welcome in. One I'm eating is way spicier than my last one. I think I added too much of the hot sauce packet. Uh-oh. Hey, by the way, congratulations on the 23K. That is super exciting. I'm very happy for you. It's been a while. I've been busy with school and stuff. No, you're fine. I haven't honestly streamed in the last week. I have been unbelievably it's been insane. So, I get you. No worries. Yo, thank you so much, man. I saw your comment. Yeah, I was so excited when I saw that. I was just scrolling on YouTube, and I saw that pop up, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Definitely exciting. I'm sure well, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming everybody's going to be getting a holiday break soon, right? At least US wise, with the holidays coming up soon. So I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that. Probably a much needed break. Okay, this should be 2219 for this one. Yep, this is my last week before Thanksgiving break. Nice. My nose is getting runny, and I'm only on my third bite. Oh my gosh, it sounds like you made your ramen a bit too spicy. My teachers are going to try and squeeze in one last test, so I've been studying my butt off these last few days. Okay. I hate when they do that, right? It's like they know that a holiday break's coming up, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, no, before you get your holiday, we're gonna get you with one last test." That's the worst. What test is it that you're studying for? Is it like at least a subject you like, or is it kind of like a one that you don't like? I love spicy. Ugh, I can't read that. I love spicy. That's why I picked Fuecoco as my starter. That's fair. That's fair. Chemistry test, and I dislike chemistry. Oh, that's a bummer. Chemistry is one of those ones that, like, I think it's cool. I think chemistry is very cool, but it's one of those ones you have to remember so much. You really do. Playing Violet right now? Nice. Are you hunting for anything at the moment, or are you just like casually just playing through it right now? Alright, that should be 2220. We are very close to 2222. Do you think we can get the shiny on 2222? That'd be awesome. My chemistry class is easy for me. I'm in 9th grade. My teacher is just the worst since he doesn't explain stuff. He just goes through PowerPoint slideshows he's prepared. Trying to get some random shinies. Nice. Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun, EMH. I feel like with chemistry, you kind of have to have it explained properly, considering the complexities of it and the fact that there's so many different things. Like, it would make sense that they would explain it, not just be like, here's a PowerPoint. That's kind of frustrating. Okay, now it's shiny. Let's go ahead and run that back. We're at 2221. My chemistry teacher is the same. What is it with chemistry teachers, man? I've spoken to some of the upperclassmen, and they said that it's the worst chemistry teacher out of our school. So yeah, basically self-taught in that class from watching YouTube videos. Oof! That's not good when you have to go and watch YouTube videos to teach you chemistry when your teacher isn't teaching you. Mine is chill. I mean, hey, that's good. Must be chemistry at this point. Okay, no shiny there. That is okay, because guess what? We're at 2222. This is where we're getting the shiny. I'm calling it. Mine is real talk exactly the same. She takes PowerPoint presentations from the internet, and I have to watch YouTube videos to understand it. Well, that makes me sad, because that's basically just like lazy teaching. Like, you're there as a teacher to teach the students. Like, they could just as well pull up a PowerPoint, right? You could as well just like look up a YouTube video. So it's like, what is their purpose if they're not teaching? That makes me sad. Holy, insert swear word here. That's insert swear word here. Hot. Bro, it sounds like you are just spitting flames right now and that you added way too much hot sauce to your ramen. I just imagine you're just sitting there eating ramen and you just got like tears just pouring down your cheeks, just streaming down your face. All right, this is the one. We're getting the shiny Arceus right now. I'm calling it right this second. 2222. Mark my words. Can we get some shiny luck in the chat? My chemistry teacher posted a study guide, which he ripped straight from the internet, bro. Matter of fact, I was literally able to find the exact place he got it, the study guide from. Oh my gosh. Imagine, like, just calling him out and being like, bro, I found where you got this from. I did the hot sauce packet. It sounds like you added too much. All right, here we go. 2, 2, 2, 2. Shiny Arceus in 3, 2, 1. The music just stopped too. It's very suspenseful. Okay. Well, that was not shiny. Our teacher just copied all of the info from a website called Study Smarter. Oof. Rip. It really is a rip. I'm sad. Maybe 33? Maybe. 333. Oh my gosh. That would be so far away though. I will say this. Everybody, for the most part, that I've seen that have like hunted shiny Arceus, they tend to typically go over odds, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm hoping we don't. One of the people that I watch, named Galix, he just got his, I think it was like either 10k resets or like almost 11k resets, something like that. And he finally got it, and I was actually there when he got it, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's hope. I'll get mine someday. So, we'll see. Mine is pretty chill. Surprisingly, he's my favorite teacher so far in high school. Maybe at 11. Arrow. Please, don't wish that upon me. 11,111? What would that be? That would be like day... We only get like 100, maybe 200 encounters per stream because of how long it takes for this game to load. If we had to go to 11,111 encounters or resets... I can't even imagine what day that would be. We're on day 15, and we're at 2,000 encounters. So, like, I don't even know. We'd be, like, so far into this hunt. You should take breaks. Well, that's the thing. I have taken breaks. I took the entire month of October off because all for October we did was spooky, scary shiny hunts. So, like, we just did a bunch of themed shiny hunting. And I completely stopped Arceus. And now we're back to hunting Arceus. But I don't want it to take 11,000 resets. That'd be so sad. You should take, I read that already. Some long-term projects also cool. Yeah, some long-term hunts I guess are kind of cool. At least they build up some hype, you know, for people that are like watching somebody shiny hunt something and they're like, hey, I've been there since day 1 or I've been there since day 15. And then like you end up getting it like on day 100 or something. Absolutely crazy. Finally, my Wi-Fi was so bad I was stuck loading for a solid 3 minutes. Oof, that's not good. Welcome back. You still playing Scarlet Badge Quest, or what was it called? Honestly, no. I don't know if we're gonna continue that one. I haven't played that since like the summer, and I wasn't really feeling it. It was alright, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The Shiny Badge Quest was not something that I was, like, enjoying. And it's not really fun, like, streaming or making content on something I'm not enjoying. Like, yes, we're getting shinies, but it's also just, like... I don't know. I was getting tired of it. I'm suffering right now. You should drink some Milk Swift. Or water. I mean, milk would probably work better, but water also will do in a pinch. I'm a little bit concerned because we are doing a Pokemon Emerald Crest randomized Nuzlocke. We've done a couple of streams of it so far. And when I tried to load up the emulator for it, my save file is completely gone. And I have no idea how that would happen because I obviously didn't delete it. So I'm not sure why it's just gone. And it makes me a little bit concerned because if I can't get the load to work, then we might just have to restart. And I don't know if I really want to restart because we were making really good progress on that Nuzlocke. Was quite boring, I have to admit. The shiny badge quest, is that what you were meaning, Arrow? Yeah. I mean, like, it was boring in a sense for me, too. Because it's like, I've already played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet multiple times at this point, right? So it's like the game itself is overplayed for me. And yes, shiny hunting's fun, but I would rather just shiny hunt the Pokemon, specifically, like, to shiny hunt them, not necessarily to do a shiny hunt in a playthrough. What emulator are you playing on? I think it's just VBA, like, emulator. I've been playing Emerald Crest. Crest, I have a good team. Have you gotten pretty far in it? Because I think, obviously, in the last stream, we got 2 gym badges down, and we were having a pretty decent team. But if I can't get that save file to work, we're going to be restarting it. Which makes me sad, because I don't necessarily want to restart. Do you have the DLC? Yeah, I do. I have both of the DLCs. Where do the donations go for Thankmas? That is a great question, EMH. So basically, the actual entire event, Thankmas, is, well, originally created by Jacksepticeye, and a lot of other content creators always participate every year. And all of the donations that get raised this year are going to 2 specific charities that were selected, which was the Crisis Hotline and... Let me actually pull it up. Hold on. I forget the name of the second one off the top of my head. 1 second. Samaritans, that's right, I could not think of that word. Which basically are 2 organizations that help with mental health, which obviously is a huge, important issue. I know a lot of people that have different type of varying mental health issues, whether it be depression, anxiety, a lot of other things going on. And so these organizations are designed to try and help people with those type of issues. So it's a really good cause. And again, usually the people that organize Thankmas are the people that decide what the organizations are each year. And I tend to do a little bit of research into each one of them and to kind of get an idea of what they are and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. I'm back. Got Leche. So did you answer my question, Crest? Did I miss your question? No, I did answer your question. I said the VBA emulator. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Thankmas. It is an absolutely amazing time every year, and it's always really cool to not only get to do a 12-hour stream because you get to have so much fun and hang out with people for such a long time, but getting to raise money for a charity, especially one that you know for a fact is doing good work, is always a really good feeling. Not this last year, but the year prior, we ended up raising like $350, and it was such a good feeling because it was really nice that as a little community we were able to do that. Can anyone participate in raising donations? I'm asking for myself. I'd like to participate. Yeah, absolutely. You sure can, EMH. I'll tell you what, honestly, I'll DM you the information on how you do it. Like, you just go to the events page and you just, like, register to be one of the people that can donate. You'll get your own campaign link. You'll get your own donation link. And pretty much be able to kind of go from there. It takes maybe 10 minutes tops to get it set up, so very, very good. But yeah, I'll send you the information for that. Yeah, I do the same emulator. Weird. Never did that. Maybe you didn't save. Yeah, no, I definitely did save at the end of the stream. I did an in-game save and a hard save where you can select from the load states. So I don't know. I can't. If I owned a wallet, a moth would fly out and disintegrate mid-flight. Nah, you're good, Swift. Like I said in the Discord too, like, I totally know that some people are not going to be able to donate, and that's completely fine. The idea is if you can and you want to, feel free to, and if you can't donate, then definitely just share it with other people that might be able to, or just share it in general, because getting people to hear about the event is still helpful. Epic, thanks? Yeah, of course, EMH, definitely. It's going to be a good time. I know, like, over the course of just the last few years, there's just been tens of millions of dollars raised, and it's always such a great feeling, even if you just got to be part of it by a little bit. Like, 2 years ago, when we raised $350, it's only $350, but that $350 is part of, I think, it was like $26 million raised for, like, I think that year was either global hunger or homelessness, which again, two big issues. So it felt really good to be part of that. Yeah, I would, but since I'm under 16, I can't get a job. Maybe next year, Chris. Nah, you're good. We do it every year. Every year. We've done it for about 3 or 4 years now. It is absolutely a blast. You'll get to see Crestfallen in a Santa hat for 12 hours. There's a wheel. We have our giveaway. It's going to be a great time. I'm excited. Alright, so this should be, what are we at? 22, is this 2227? I think it is. When is it? So it's going to be December 6th, which is a Friday. So since you actually just recently subscribed if you go to my channel, you can actually see which upcoming streams we have, and it's actually already scheduled. So you should see it on our upcoming streams. But yeah, December 6th, Friday. I will be starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be going for 12 hours. So basically from noon to midnight. And it should be a blast. I might join if I'm not busy. Yeah, no, feel free. There's 12 hours, so even if you get a chance to swing by at some point during the 12 hours, would definitely love to see you. Probably will be doing some shiny hunting during the 12 hours. I can't imagine in a universe where I don't do some shiny hunting during the stream. Not sure what we'll be shiny hunting for, because technically, since it's December, we will be starting our Winter Wonder shiny hunt, which is like, I know I'm excited about. It's going to be, again, themed shiny hunting for like ice-type Pokemon, winter Pokemon, Christmas Pokemon. I think there's 40 total on our list right now, which again, if you're in our Discord, you can pull that up and take a look at the list. But yeah. Want to hear my team, Crest? Oh yeah, absolutely. Let us know what's your team, Swift. I'll just actually throw this in the chat too. For I know you're new here so if you do have a Discord, definitely feel free to join the server. Union Circle shiny hunting. I mean, we technically could. The thing with the Union Circles, obviously, is the spawns are lower because there's more people. But we definitely could probably do that. So does Thinkmas only take place on one day and that's it, or is it over the course of a couple days? So Thinkmas, the actual main day where all of like the content creators push for the actual like campaign is on December 6th. So that's like the official day for it. But the actual like, donation link and all that stuff, that's all up already. So like for example, you could technically choose to donate before, and you can choose to donate after. Like, it goes pretty much through, like, I guess, currently in November, all the way through, like, December. I think it ends after, like, Christmas, I think. So, most people, at least, again, for mine, most people do most of the donating and stuff, like, the day of the stream. It's very rare. I think, like, maybe one person donated before the stream, and, like, there was, like, somebody who donated after the stream. But yeah, for the most part, it's the day of is when most people are doing that. Okay, awesome, because I wouldn't be able to stream on the 6th since I have school. No, you're totally good. Yeah, any time you want to. And then just having, like, the links for the campaign and the donation, those are all active before or after. I haven't actually checked our campaign in a while, at least a week or so since I made it and all that stuff and got a set up. Let me see. Let's see how we're doing. We'll check it live right now. So we don't have anything right now, which is, again, that's kind of typical because normally we don't really, at least for our channel, get anything going until the day of. What time does it start, Crest? So it's going to be 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then go till midnight Eastern Standard Time. So 12 hours long. Since my little brother loves Machamp, he said to name his username, so I have Lozzie the Machamp, Kingpin, the Nosebass, Flora, the Flabebe, Rep, She Died, and Bowtie the Finneon. Interesting. Okay, got an interesting team going. Yeah, I know most years in the past it has been on a weekend, so it's usually like on Saturday or Sunday, which always worked really well because of like my work and stuff. This year it's not an issue, so it doesn't matter anyways. But yeah, typically it is always fallen on a weekend for the most part. So 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for me, thank God. I do online school. That's true. That's true. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. Pretty much any donation that we get during the stream, I will be basically that person who donates will be able to pick a shiny Pokemon from our box of shiny Pokemon. Obviously, I've been doing a shiny living dex, which means you get a lot of duplicates. I think I have a box and a half of duplicate shiny Pokemon. So if you donate, you will get to pick one of those. First come, first serve. You know, obviously, if you're the first person who donates, then of course you get to pick the first Pokemon from the boxes. And then as they get picked, you know, there's going to be less and less Pokemon. Gotta go, school bell just rung. See ya, no problem, EMH, we'll see you later. So of course, you know, obviously the people who donate first are gonna have best pickings from all of the duplicates. And then of course, the overall winner, or excuse me, once we hit the donation goal, then there will be a secondary actual giveaway of everybody, and then the winner will get to pick any shiny Pokemon. As long as it's not shiny locked, of course, it has to be obtainable. What's a Pokemon you don't have shiny? That's a good question. Well, currently our shiny living dex is, let me pull it up, hold on. I'll tell you what we're at right now. We are at a total of 447 Pokemon that we have shiny at the moment. Which means we have a lot of Pokemon still to shiny hunt for. If you go into the description of this stream, you should be able to actually go to my shiny living dex and it'll actually show you what Pokemon I have and which Pokemon I still need. Yo, what's going on, 50? How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see ya. If you find a shiny Eevee, I would gladly take it off your hands. Well, I'll tell you this, Swift. We've got multiple shiny Eevees already. We do indeed. And I'm sure somebody during the stream that donates will probably want shiny Eevee because it's very popular. And for good reason. Obviously, shiny Eevee is cool, and it evolves into a bunch of different things, so it's definitely a great shiny. At says, I have a few dupes. Nice. Yeah, it happens. When you're shiny hunting, it's almost impossible to not get shiny duplicates. I went a long time without getting any shiny duplicates, and then when I started getting shiny duplicates, they just didn't stop. I think my shiny duplicates definitely started becoming more of an issue when I was doing the chain fishing in X and Y and ORAS. While trying to go for target Pokemon, I would get like a bunch of the same Pokemon, and it was just insane. No, you want to make me go into debt. Well, here's the thing too. The nice thing with the donation thing is like anybody who donates, regardless of what it is going to be able to get a shiny. So, I mean, like, if somebody's like, oh, I can only donate 25 cents. I can donate $1. You still get a shiny. You don't have to do anything crazy, right? And then, of course, the person at the end who's going to get to pick any shiny Pokemon, they don't even technically have to be somebody who donated. They just literally have to just be subscribed. That's pretty much the only thing for that. That's just a celebration of hitting the donation. You know what I mean? I'm going to donate a penny then. Yeah, I mean, you could literally donate a penny and you'd be able to claim a shiny from the box. And then afterwards, you still have a chance at the other shiny for the giveaway if we hit the donation goal. So that is technically allowed. I love my shiny Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel is awesome. I love shiny Kilowattrel. It's a very nice color. Shiny Wattrel in general and shiny Kilowattrel, two great shinies. All right, we're at 2228. So shiny Eevee. I mean, yeah, essentially, if you donated a penny, you'd basically get a shiny Eevee. That's pretty much how that works. At said Swift. But yeah, how you doing, 50 Cal? I hope you're doing good. What would you evolve it into? That's a good question. What would you evolve it into? Or would you just keep it in Eevee? I used my first shiny in Scarlet Crest. I found him with no odds. Nice. So just like a full odds random shiny Eevee. That's awesome. Those are some of the best shinies that you just like randomly find. I remember, I'm trying to think. One of the funniest ones I think I've ever got to this day was back in Sword and Shield when the DLC came out. I didn't have the shiny charm yet, so it was still full odds. And I was running around the DLC, I just got it, the first night I was playing it, and I ran into a Druddigon, and it was shiny. And I like freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, shiny Druddigon, full odds, just completely random. Such a good feeling. I don't think I recorded the reaction, obviously, because I wasn't expecting to get a shiny, and I was just playing casually. I wasn't streaming it or anything. And I ended up taking a picture of it, though, on my Switch. I think I still have the picture of it. but I know for a fact that I didn't record it because, you know, at that point I wasn't recording it. All right, this should be 2229. I love Eevee, like Eevee, because it takes multiple passes, and I don't know what I would want to do after, but now I can relate to Eevee, so it'll probably just stay in Eevee. Welcome back, Aruno. Yeah, I figured, from what I know about you, Swift, I was going to guess that you'd probably keep it in Eevee. Okay, not shiny. That brings us to 2230. How's Blox Fruit? Eevee has 9 paths it can take, including staying in Eevee. That's true. I really do hope at some point that we do get the other evolutions of the different types that we haven't gotten yet. I think those need to happen at some point. It seems kind of criminal that we don't have those yet. I was really thinking that for Gen 9, we should have gotten at least one. So I'm thinking that by the time we get Gen 10, there should be, at least be one new evolution. And I think there will be a riot if they don't add at least one new evolution. It's been long overdue. We haven't gotten a new evolution since Generation 6. It's 3 generations ago. I would love to have an Eevee in IRL. Imagine how fluffy it would be. That's true. I think Eevee is one of those type of Pokemon that people would probably pick if they could have one IRL Pokemon, because it seems like it'd be a very calm, like, Pokemon to have. It's like the same kind of reason why I would pick Sprigatito, is it's just like a cat. It's just a grass cat. It's so cute. It's just a fluffy puppy. It's like a fluffy puppy fox. That's how I imagine Eevee would be like. Florgato is a pretty sick cat. It is pretty cool. I feel like Florgato, though, would be a little mischievous, and I don't think I want that. I already got 2 cats. One of them is already kind of mischievous. I don't think I need another one of those. I think Sprigatito would behave. Litten would have too much attitude. So, like, Litten is off the table. Purloin, way too sassy. I think out of the cat-like Pokemon, Sprigatito seems to be, like, the most chill one. I love Florgato ever since Pokemon Horizons. Ah, that's true. That is true. Litten... Yeah, Litten wouldn't, exactly. Yeah. Do you want a shiny Corvisquire right now, question mark? You mean, like, you want to trade me a shiny Corvisquire at? I almost finished Pokemon Horizons. I'm on episode 73. Ooh, okay. That's pretty cool. For free, yeah? I mean, I'll tell you what. If you want to trade a shiny Corvisquire, what I could do is add it to our box for the shinies for the donations for the charity stream. If you want to do that, that'd be cool. I typically don't really accept shiny Pokemon from people because, you know, I just kind of feel bad since I hunt for all my shinies anyways, you know what I mean? But for the charity and for the donations and giveaways and stuff, absolutely. That'd be cool. Which game would it be in? Would it be like Violet or... You let me know. You let me know. In Violet? Alright. I'll tell you what, right after this encounter, I'll switch over to Violet. We can do the trade. And then we'll go back to Arceus. I don't know if you want anything specifically in return for it, because I don't really think I have anything crazy right this second. My Violet game is like pretty much empty. Just for free? Alright, then I'll just find you a random Pokemon to send you. Alright, so this will be our last encounter for Arceus, and then we'll trade, and then we'll go back to Arceus. Okay, no shiny there, so we'll go ahead and close that. We'll update the counter to 2233, and then after we do this trade, we'll go back to Arceus. We're taking a brief intermission. Alright, Pokemon Violet, here we go. Need a shiny Eevee. I have a shiny Lucario. Nice. I spent the last few evenings getting a bunch of the shorts together. Because, again, if you've been following the channel for a while, we post, like, daily shiny shorts. And I like to try and, like, space them out where I edit them and get them all ready for, like, a week at a time. So I don't have to be scrambling and missing a day. So we have a whole week worth of shiny shorts that are already ready to go, and including today's. So if you guys know what the shiny short was from today, drop it in the chat. Pop quiz. I'm gonna just catch. I'm gonna catch a Tepig. This is random Tepig. It's just right here. You're getting a Tepig. You need online to trade. If not, close together. Yeah, you do have to have online. So if you have online then we definitely will be able to trade. I know some people don't have it. Where's my quick balls? There they are. You have online? Alright, perfect. Then we should be golden. Let me catch this really quick. It's not going to catch, of course. Really, Tepig? You're going to be like that? You're going to be like that? Head smash? You're going to head smash me as well? What the heck, man? That's rude. Okay, let me just go into Fafnir and I'll fall swipe. Then we'll just toss a Ultra Ball or something, I don't know. Okay, Flare Blitz. My gosh, this thing's trying to kill itself. It went for 2 moves that hurt itself. Calm down, man. I'm just trying to catch you. Where's my Ultra Balls? There's my Ultra Balls. Alright, get in the ball. You're not going to get in the ball. Yeah. I mean, this thing's damaging itself, so slowly but surely I'm going to catch it, you know what I mean? Shiny Elekid, I'm trying to grind barbecue points. Nice. Alright, this is my last Ultra Ball. Would you just please get in the ball? Like, seriously. Nope, you're not going to get in the ball. Okay, that's cool. Flamethrower? Great. Yo, Paper Glitch! How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see ya. And it burned me! What? This Tepig is giving me so much trouble. I'm running from it. I'm going to run from it and just go for another quick ball because it has the best chance. Alright, let's try this again. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Here we go. Quick ball. Here we go. Critical capture. We got it. Alright, so you said the link code is going to be 2795. Let's go ahead and pull that up and we'll start searching. Tepig. Nope, I don't need Tepig. Okay, we're gonna go to Poke Portal. We're going to connect to the internet. Connecting, communicating. You're now saving. You're not connected to the internet. Okay, perfect. And let's go to link trade, and then sent link code. We're going to go. Wait, doesn't it have to be 8 digits at 27? Can it? Oh, it doesn't have to be 8 digits? Oh, interesting. All right, well, I'm searching. I thought it had to be 8 digits. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the Tepig's right here. I was like, being silly. Got really addicted to a game on Roblox. Which game were you playing, Paper Glitch? Shiny Corvisquire. Look at that. That's crazy. Saul's RNG? Interesting. What do you do in that, Paper Glitch? Alright. Let's see here. We're getting a shiny Corvisquire. Do you have a shiny Watchro crest? I do. I have a shiny Watchro and shiny Kilowattrel. Named Blackout. That is such a good name. That's sick. Well, thank you so much, At. I appreciate that. I will definitely be adding that to the box of Pokemon that we have for the charity stream. That is very kind. Very, very kind. Let me go ahead and save my game. I will have to transfer Mr. Blackout to Pokemon Home later. So that way we can get the Pokemon that we have for the charity stream organized. I have most of them in there already, but there's a few that I need to add still. But that will definitely get added to our box for sure. Alright, and then we're going to switch back over to Pokemon Pearl. Oops, I accidentally undocked my Switch apparently. Great. Yeah, that was very nice of you, At. I appreciate that. Good luck? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Basically, you roll for good auras with a good rarity. The best one so far is a 1.2 billion. I have a 300 million aura. That's cool. That seems interesting. Someone want to play Roblox or call in the Discord? That's a good question. Okay, this should be, I just realized something. Did I just update this to 2234? I don't think I was supposed to yet. Hold on. I think this was 2233 still. Yeah, it was. And now, upon reloading, now it's 2234. Swift says, I'll play Roblox. Nice. You gotta go. No problem, At. Hey, well, definitely thanks for dropping by. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for the shiny Corvisquire as well. Absolute legend. Hope to see you again soon, for sure. Okay, 2235. I've nearly spent 1K hours in Souls. That's how addicted I am. You're gonna get Arceus 2598. Alright, bet. Thank you, At. I hope so. 1K hours. That is a lot of hours. That is indeed a lot of hours. Alright, 2236. I think you're gonna get it at 3,573 encounters. Okay. Okay. I really don't have an expectation about when we're gonna get it. All I know is I've had really good shiny luck, so this could be the one that tests my shiny luck for sure. So we'll have to just see. Watch us turn into betting money on the shiny hunt. That would be insane. Okay, not shiny. Okay, 2237. Oh, also I have 3.33 million rolls in Souls 2. Wonder why Arceus says Dokyon. I have no idea why he says that. I feel like, I don't know. I can't even think of a good answer. I was trying to think of something. Okay, and that is going to bring us to 2238. Do do do. Do, do, do. Okay, not shiny. 2239. I got to be off of school today because of the snow. Oh, you had a snow day today. Okay. I'm really looking forward to getting some snow. We didn't have a lot of snow last year. It was very cold, but with no snow. And most of the enjoyment about winter is the snow. Because if it's just cold and there's no snow, what's the point? What's the point, really? You know what I mean? Welcome back, At. So yeah, I'm hoping we have a lot of snow this year. Definitely would enjoy that. Alright, 2239. Nice. I've only seen snow maybe 2 times in my life. Yeah, well, they don't... Unfortunately, there's not a lot of snow over there. Unfortunately. I knew that very well. Spent pretty much the last 10 years without getting to really see snow. Except for when I would travel to places that had snow. I've seen snow so many times. I live near the mountains, so maybe... I mean, maybe. It's possible. When I lived in Arizona, I would have to drive to, like, Flagstaff or, like, Payson to go get snow. Like, you have to drive north, like, up the mountains if you want to go get snow, because I lived in the valley, and you didn't get snow, because it didn't get cold enough, really, for snow. And now that I'm on the East Coast, it gets cold, and we get snow. So, it's nice. Alright. I don't remember if this is 2239 or supposed to be 2240. I think this is 39. I think we're fine. I had a snowball fight with a friend yesterday, too. I slipped and my hand went so cold. Oof. I haven't had a snowball fight in years. That sounds so much fun. My cousins live in AZ, and I saw a photo of them in snow. Yeah, AZ and snow, depending... I mean, again, depends on what part of AZ you go to. You gotta go up north for the snow. But... not very common in Arizona. I think my favorite part of snow when I was a kid was definitely, like, building snow forts. Like, I used to just build, like, giant snow forts with, like, tunnels and stuff. It used to be so much fun. And, of course, snowball fights. Absolutely. And sledding. Oh, my gosh. Don't even get me started on sledding. Never had a snowball fight. We went sledding, and we used to clean trash lids. Nice. Yeah, sledding is super fun. So is snowboarding, too. Used to do quite a bit of that when I was younger as well. Okay, 2241. I've attempted making a snowman and failed so hard. I've had pretty good success making a snowman in the past. I made a snow Pokemon one time. Like, I don't know if I have a picture of it anymore, but I remember I spent like 4 or 5 hours outside. My hands were like frozen by the time I was done, but I think I made like a Rayquaza is what I tried to make in the snow, and obviously it didn't look amazing because it's made of snow, but it was cool. I was proud of it, and then the next day it had already like broken because it like melted partly. I was sad about that, but it was fun. Okay, 2242. Maybe I'll make a snow Eevee, aka it's shiny. Yeah, you could. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. I remember there was this one year, it's probably like 3 years ago at this point, there was a snowstorm like a couple days prior, and like most of the roads were like not plowed yet, and like you couldn't go anywhere. And it sucked because I think it was just like poor planning, but we didn't really have food and stuff. So couldn't get to the grocery stores because the closest grocery store was like 5 miles away, and I was not walking 5 miles because we couldn't drive yet because the roads were snowy. But there was a convenience store a mile away, and so I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna walk to the convenience store through all the snow. No DoorDash? Well, no, the roads were all covered in snow. It was like a foot of snow in the roads, and they hadn't plowed it yet. It was such a bad storm. And so I was like, okay, my only options are to walk. So I had to walk through like a foot of snow, which, you know, again, it goes up to like your calves. So like walking through snow that's like up to your calves is so annoying because you have to like lift your legs so high every single time you take a step. So I did that for a whole mile, got to the convenience store. The guy was like shocked to see a person. Like, I think he's genuinely shocked that anybody was going to be going into his convenience store. Walked to the back and was just like standing there trying to figure out, I'm like, well, what do I want to eat now that I've walked a mile to get here? And I think I ended up just getting like I think it was like a frozen buffalo mac and cheese. And then I walked another mile home, popped that bad boy in the microwave, and that was like one of the best mac and cheeses I've ever had. Not because it was good, but because I worked so hard to get it. 2 days ago in Souls, I screamed so hard because I got a 1 in 100 million aura. Ooh, nice. But yeah, that's a random snow story that popped into my head. Okay, no shiny. 2243. I need suggestions to do in my free time. Watching you and Skitter streams ain't cutting it. You should do some shiny hunting, Swift, or some drawing. You should do some drawing. When's the last time you did some art? You could do some new artwork. That would be cool. I would say something creative is always a good option. Ages ago on a snowy day when I was going to school, I slipped on ice and accidentally did the splits. It hurt. Oh man, I had a similar situation one time. I slipped on black ice one time, and was not a fun time. That was again many years ago. But I was younger at that point, so it didn't really affect me too much. But it did hurt. But I feel like nowadays, if I did that, it would not be good. My last drawing was a request by my little brother, the Machamp line. Haven't colored them yet. Got you. Okay. Well, my next request, I think, will be with Christmas quickly approaching. I think you should do a Delibird with a Santa hat as a little bit of a challenge. All right, 22:45. Okay, I can draw a Delibird. Don't forget the Santa hat, though. That's the extra challenging part about it. Apparently there was like concept artwork of Delibird from like when they were designing it, and originally there was this artwork that included a hat on Delibird, and I thought that was such a cool idea. I'm a little sad that they didn't end up doing that. But Delibird's still a cool design regardless. I didn't know that Delibird's bag is its tail in Pokemon Horizons. They show it with Delibird not holding it and then walking. It was cool. Oh, interesting. I have not seen that. That's pretty cool. I think I watched like the first episode of Pokemon Horizons. I did not get very far in it. At some point, I would like to sit and watch that. A later episode, they needed to dub them. I watched all of them with the subtitles. Oh, cool. Yeah, I prefer, I've always preferred anime with subtitles anyways, with Japanese audio and the English subtitles. It's just my preference. There's a few animes that are exceptions where they're actually really good English dubs, but for the most part, I prefer the subtitles. Okay, 22:46. Not shiny. Gotta go. No problem, Aruna. We will see you later. So anybody pull anything good in Pokemon Pocket lately? I haven't pulled anything in a few days. I was opening only Mewtwo packs for a while, and I just switched over to opening up Pikachu packs in the last few days. Just trying to get new cards that I don't have registered yet. Nope, the game hates me. Yeah, I feel that. But I've not gotten any crazy pulls from the Pikachu packs yet. I am about to open one right now. That's why I mentioned it. I'm going to open it right this second, and I'll let you know if I get anything. I haven't got anything good in a while. Oh, it's a bummer. Let's see. Anything with a bent corner. Those tend to have better pulls, supposedly. Every time I've opened one that has a bent corner, for the most part, I get something either really good or something I don't have, which is still good. Okay, this pack selection looks like there's no bent corners, no backwards pack, so we're just going to spin and randomly select one. And you. I'll pick you. Alright, and let's see what we get. Okay, Wartortle, a Pikachu, a Slowpoke, a Wooloo. Hey, okay, that's actually good. I got a Nidoking full art illustration. The one where he's like laying on his back. That's a good card. I like that one. I think it's my second one. What do you mean bent corner? So when you're going to open up a pack, you can inspect the packs a little bit if you click on it and like turn it to the left and right. And the corner of the pack, like the top left or the top right corner, sometimes will be bent. And those ones supposedly have better pulls. It'll either be a good card or something you don't have, supposedly. And almost like 80% of the time when I've opened those tend to be the fact. So, I mean, that's just what I've seen. Don't know if it's actually true, but so far, every time, about 80% of the time, it's been either a card that's really good or a new card. Even if it's not good, it's still new. So, yeah. I've been trying to do that. And then some people say that if there's a backwards pack, then those are better. But I haven't really had any good luck with the backwards packs. I think I've gotten maybe 2 backwards packs that were actually good cards. So I don't know if the backwards pack is actually a thing. But the bent corners seem to maybe be a thing. But who knows? My goal is to get a God Pack. Yeah, I haven't gotten a God Pack yet either. I've seen some videos of people who have gotten God Packs. It would be really cool to get one. Okay, no shiny, and that brings us to 2249. So have you guys done any battling in TCG Pocket or just like opening packs? I've tried doing some battling. Obviously, like there's the battles against the AI, which is cool. And then there's the actual versus battles against trainers. I've done a few of those and it's been pretty good. I've battled quite a bit. What decks are you running, Paper Glitch? That was going to be my follow-up question. I wanted to see what you guys are running for decks to maybe get some ideas. I've only built one so far. I have like 2 decks that I've made. Okay, got you. Yeah, I've made 1 deck so far, and it's using 2 Mewtwo EXs and then 2 Marowak EXs. And I really don't like the deck too much. It does decently, but the Marowaks in the deck, I don't know. I kind of want to swap them out because they're good if you get 2 heads, but if you don't get 2 heads, your attack doesn't even do any damage. Like, I'd at least like a Pokemon that does some damage if you get like 1 heads, or if you get no heads, it still does something. So I'm thinking the Marowaks probably need to get swapped out. The Mewtwo's are good, but they just take a little bit to set up. So I don't know. I have to definitely try and think of some good decks to build. I know a lot of the popular ones are like Starmie is really good. Articuno EX Dex and Venusaur EX is... Oh, okay, that's the one you built. I have 1 Venusaur EX and I do have 2 Articunos. But I think you kind of have to have like 2 of each, right? Oh, I think I might have missed it, Swift. Hold on. My goal on that game is to get a God pack. You mean that one? Was that what you were talking about? Or did you... I don't see another one, so that must be what you're meaning. Okay, that brings us to 2250. Yeah, was that the one you were talking about with the concept art? Oh, did you send it on Discord? Hold on. Yeah, that was the one. Yep. That was the one. I really wanted them to make that. That would have been cool. Yeah, it was the... wait, did I miss something? I beat the first bot to the expert soloing battle thing. Oh, nice. Yep. Very, very nice. I have 507 cards. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't remember how many I have. Let me see. How do you check? I have 539. I just hit level 15 yesterday, I think. Which is pretty cool. I like the fact that every time you level up, they give you enough of the hourglasses to open up a pack. I actually think that's really smart. It encourages you to open more packs and stuff. And it's just nice that they do that. I'm level 16. Nice. Very, very nice. What level are you, Swift? I'm going to fuse the Santa hat on the Delibird crest. Would that be good? Oh, no, that's perfect. That is perfect. I also just realized I haven't checked Pokemon Go in a little while, so I'm going to open that up too and see what's popping. Level 10, I think? Okay, nice. Oh, shoot, there's a lot of stuff outside. Okay, well, I need to catch Gen 4 Pokemon. That's one of my research tasks, so I'm going to definitely catch this Kricketot. Okay, and immediately transfer you because I don't need you. Oh, there's another Gen 4 Pokemon, Stunky. And I think this is going to bring us to 2251, so let me update the counter quick. I can open a pack. You should do it, Pepper Glitch. Let us know what you get. Hopefully you pull something cool. Found a bent pack. You should try it. Test the theory. See if it works. Watch you just like pull a full art EX. Nothing good, nothing new. Ah, rip. Rip in pieces. That sucks. Again, I don't think that there's probably statistically any actual merit to the bent packs, but people have theorized that it has something to do with good pulls. And again, 80% of the time I've done it, I've gotten something pretty good. So who knows? And it must have just been one of the 20% or something. Who knows? Big Sag. It's okay, I'm gonna beat a bot and get more hourglasses. There you go, look at that. Okay, not shiny. Okay, not shiny. 2253. Okay, not shiny. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Despite 2 cups of coffee, I am still tired. I didn't sleep well last night. I haven't been sleeping well. I don't know, honestly, the last couple of weeks I've not slept well. Okay, not shiny. Okay, 2255. Nope. I can open another pack now. Alright, nice. Good luck. Okay, no shiny. 2257. Okay, I'm done tracing Delibird. Now the hat. Okay, nice. Yay, made it. What's going on, Chuma? Good to see ya. Nothing again? Oh, I'm sorry, paper glitch. It's freaking cold outside. I'm trying to see what... I'm going to check what temperature it is here right now. Let me see. Oh, shoot. It's actually pretty nice out. It's 62 here. What's... It's -1? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Holy. Yeah, that is very cold. Oops. Let me see here. Yes, it is supposed to be 2257. Or no, 2258. My bad. Just want to make sure I updated the counter correctly. Oh, it's 0 for me right now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's not that cold here yet. We've been getting down into like the 40s and 30s at night. We've not gotten that cold yet. But I am definitely ready for some snow. I know we were talking about that just a little bit ago, but would love some snow. UK being cold right now. No, for real. Like usual. Are you in the East Coast, Crest? Yeah, I am. I'm in the East Coast, Chuma. I forget where you are. But I'm guessing wherever you are, it is hella cold right now. Okay, this should be 2259. Let me get that updated. England at the moment, so it's -1 Celsius, not Fahrenheit. My bad. Oh no, you're good. You're good. It's still cold. That's right. We got England. I think usually it's December, January, February tend to be like the coldest months here. November is it's pretty good for the most part. Obviously, it starts getting cold. Of course, October even starts getting a little cold, but not anything crazy. I mean, that is why it's winter. Yep. I do love winter. It's nice. But my thing with winter is, like, I like it mostly when there's snow. I said it earlier, but like winter with no snow is just sad because it's just cold for no reason at that point. It's just cold. There's no winter, like there's no actual snow. There's no enjoyment to it. It's just cold and dreary. And the thing with fall is like obviously it's cool, and then the leaves start changing and stuff. So it's like fall is really nice, but winter without snow is lame. In England, is winter, no snow, and full of rain. Yeah, see, I would hate that. I would hate that. Cold rain is like one of the worst things there is. Especially when it's like freezing temperatures and you have rain and it's cold. No. I don't like winter. I can never feel my toes and hands. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's why people are sad all the time in England. No, I could see that. I mean, it's like a scientific thing that like when you spend time in like lack of sunlight and it's cold and rainy and stuff, it's just like depressing. I definitely, I will say fall is my favorite season because it's cool and all the leaves are changing and stuff. But again, if winter doesn't have snow, then it's not fun. I like winter only when it has snow because I do enjoy the cold weather. But again, just cold weather with no snow is just boring. I think I need to make an electric deck. Yeah, you should, Paper Glitch. I know a lot of people are running Pikachu EX, and apparently it's supposed to be really good. I do not have one of those yet. And you have to have two, basically, of every card. Or two of a card, excuse me. You have to have two of a card in order to, like, run it as a deck. So you couldn't just have, like, one Pikachu EX and have, like, a good deck. I have a Pikachu EX. Well, you could try running it with one. From what I've heard, you have to have, like, two of it for it to, like, usually work successfully. But the nice thing with the TCG Pocket is, unlike the actual TCG game, you only have 20 cards in your deck. So even if you only have one of the EXs, you have a decent chance of pulling it. And there's no prize cards, so you don't have to worry about it like being, accidentally stuck as one of your prize cards. So I do like that about the TCG Pocket. I do think the fact that it's only 3 points to win is a little busted, though. Because if you are running EXs and someone knocks out one of your EXs, then it's already automatically 2 points, and then they just need to knock out one more Pokemon, so it's kind of crazy. Okay, I sketched the Santa hat. Nice. As soon as it's in the Discord, just let us know in the chat, Swift, and I'll definitely take a look. Discord doesn't notify me while I'm streaming, so, like, you just have to, like, let me know in the chat. Gotta love that streamer mode. And what sucks too is sometimes I forget to close Streamlabs after I'm done streaming. Like I'll just leave it open, and then people will be like pinging me after the stream. Like I've had instances where I've left it open for like 6 or 7 hours afterwards, and like some of my friends were trying to get a hold of me and ask me stuff, and they're like, "Why aren't you checking Discord?" And I'm like, "I didn't get notifications because I left Streamlabs open." I won my last battle by destroying 2 EXs at the same time with Articuno EX. Ooh, nice. Very cool. Very, very nice. I would say one of my favorite Pokemon cards from TCG Pocket so far, I have it in my deck, is Hitmonlee. Because Hitmonlee is pretty nice. It does 30 damage to any of the benched Pokemon. So you can have Hitmonlee out there, and you know, if one of your opponent's Pokemon's like retreat, you can do 30 damage, which might win you the battle. Like I had a battle last week, I did that, and I retreated my main card that I had out there, swapped into Hitmonlee, and then just went for the kick on the bench and won the game. I think it's an underrated card for sure. Won like 4 whole points. Yeah, exactly. 4 out of 3 points. We call that overkill. Okay, not shiny. That'll bring us to 2262. Okay, not shiny. $22.63. Deck made, nice. Okay, not shiny. $22.64. Still tracking. Okay, not shiny. $22.65. I apologize if you guys can hear that. I don't know if you guys can even. The neighbor seems to be doing some leaf blowing, so if you guys hear that, that's what that is. And if you don't hear it, then fantastic. That's even better. I'm gonna peek out of my window and be nosy. Can't hear it, so better. Nice, that's great. That means the microphone noise cancellation is working. That's good. Leaf blowing at this time of day? I mean, it's 3:30 here, so for me at least, it's not too crazy. It is a little weird though. It's the middle of the day, and it's before most people get home from work, so it's kind of a random time to be leaf blowing. I prefer it now though than at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. When we were in an apartment all last year, I feel like it was like, what day was it? It was like Thursdays, like clockwork. Every single day at like freaking 7 a.m. in the morning, they would be coming with the leaf blowers, waking me up before I had to start work and stuff. Pissed me off. Yeah, I don't like those people who don't take in mind their neighbors. Yeah. With the apartments, it sucks a little bit more, though, because, like, they are contracted to come leaf blow the apartments, so they can just start whenever they want. So, like, they don't really care because it's an apartment complex. So, that's the thing that was super annoying about it. For the most part, we have really chill neighbors at this house. The neighbors, like, right next door are pretty much like family. They're like family friends, so that's always really nice. And then the people next door, they're pretty nice. I've only met them like once. Their kids are a little bit loud. There's been times where I've been streaming and they're just like screaming outside in the yard, and I don't even think it gets picked up on the mic, but I hear it and it's just really funny. Someone is trying to build a house next door, and I'm a little nosy from time to time. I mean, yeah, that's fair. It's totally fine, especially like somebody building something. It's kind of natural to want to watch anyways, because, I don't know, I think it's cool to watch somebody build stuff. It's funny too, because like there'll be times where Mrs. Crestfallen, she'll get home from work and she'll pull in the driveway and she'll get out of the car and there'll be the kids outside playing and they'll be like, "Hey lady!" It's just so random. And they'll just wave. It's like, to be a little kid again. Okay, not shiny. 2266. At the first, the dust kept blowing to our house, and my dad complained about it. Turns out they didn't have a permit, but now they do. You know what? You just reminded me of something really funny, Swift. So when I was in Arizona, it gets very dusty over there. And same thing, I had an apartment in Arizona, and they would constantly leaf blow. And all the dust and the leaves and grass and little rocks would all end up on my patio. And I was on the ground floor of this apartment. And I used to get so pissed off because I was constantly sweeping my patio, trying to clean it off, and it would all end up back in the rocks, which by the time they, blowed next week, it was gonna all end up on my patio again, right? So my friend, he gave me a leaf blower, and so every time they would leaf blow, they would blow it all on my patio, and I would take my leaf blower, and I would blow it all off of my patio back out there. And I'm pretty sure they hated me, but I hated them too. So it was like a bit of a war. Like, I understand they have a job to do, but like, that their job shouldn't mean that I have to have a dirty patio. I don't blame you, bro. Yeah. Like, I would throw the rocks at their at their windows. Nah, I wouldn't go that far. I might have thought of it, but you know what I mean? Like, it was a war. Yeah, I was salty crest. I was salty. I was freaking working 10 hours a day, and I wanted to just enjoy my patio. I was paying way too much freaking money for that apartment, and I had to have a dirty patio every time. I was not happy. But yeah, no, I have the exact opposite problem now. Like I said, my neighbor now is super nice. During my injury, he has been super helpful. He's like mowed the lawn. He has one of the ride-on like mowers that you sit on and just drive it around. He has mowed our lawn more times than I can count while I've been injured, which has been so nice of him. And we've made like food and stuff and brought it over to them as thanks. They're super nice. I won the 3rd bot. Now I'm an expert solo battle. Nice. I just loaded this under the wrong profile. Whoops. Here we go. I think this is supposed to be 2268. Let me update that. Don't know for sure. Okay, let's see. You're gonna be shiny Arceus. You're gonna be gold. No, you're not. Okay, let's see how it is. 2269. Sent a behind-the-scenes drawing. Okay, let me take a look. Here's a behind the scenes. Ooh. Very nice. I just reacted to it with the Santa crest emote. Hold on. We'll do a bigger one. There we go. I like it. It's looking good, Swift. Please end the stream after 1. I need you to get through. I need to get through chemistry. What time is it there for you right now? $12:43. Well, we're gonna be going for a bit longer, so I think you're in luck. I saw you got my favorite shiny crest on the Deoxys. Congrats. Thank you so much, Shuma. Yeah, I was really excited about that. It was kind of bittersweet, though, because I explained it earlier in the stream. I've been shiny hunting Deoxys just kind of casually, you know, just like during a movie, during a TV show, just like, you know, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you know, an hour once in a while. And I didn't expect to get Deoxys anytime soon. I really thought Deoxys was going to be one of those hunts that I got at like 10,000 resets or something. And I was recording all of the times that I was sitting and hunting for it. And one of the last times I was just sitting down and I was on a call with my cousin. We were just hanging out. And I just happened to get it before 3K resets, and I was so glad I recorded it, because I was able to at least edit the reaction and all that stuff for you guys. But I genuinely thought we were going to end up streaming it. So it was just crazy. I've had really good shiny luck for sure. But yeah, thank you, Chuma. It's a great shiny. Okay, it's going to be 2271. And what's funny is, like, both Darkrai and... Okay, I'm trying to think for this year. So we got Mew in March. Or was it April? I guess it was Mew. Mew's in March or April. I think it's in... Pretty sure it was in March. We got Mew in March and Emerald, which is, again, full odds, 1 in 8,192. We got Darkrai in September, same thing, 63 encounters, and 1 in 8,192. And now we got Deoxys in just under 3K. So, like, we've had really good shiny luck. You got nothing again? What is that, 3 packs and no pulls paper? Yikes. The game does not like you right now. You know what's funny too? I almost accidentally ran away from the shiny Deoxys Chuma. I was so excited about it, and I accidentally clicked and hovered over run. I came very close to running away from it. I think it's even in the video. I was like, oh my gosh, I almost just accidentally ran from it. You were gonna do an HDV? Oh my gosh, dude, I feel so bad for HDV. I really do. I hope he gets that shiny Poipole again. Like, imagine he has to go another 20k resets before he gets it. Like, he gets to like 41k resets. I would feel so bad. I really hope he gets that soon. It's like 26k now. Yeah, because he got it around 21k, reset over it. So he's done like another 5k since then, right? I think that sounds about right. That's crazy. I feel bad. I was there. I was so shocked he ran. Yeah, so I was there later in the stream. When I popped in, he had already run from it. So I just see the fact that he ran from it, and I'm like, wait, what? I had to go back and actually see the whole thing. But yeah, I was gutted. I felt so bad for him. But yeah, I'm hoping when we do ours that we won't have that luck. I'm hoping we have some better luck than that, because that would be very sad. Oh my goodness. I don't know when we're going to start that hunt. I'm pretty sure 2025 we'll probably end up doing that. We have a lot of hunts that we're going to do in 2025. I think Poipole will probably be on the list. I don't really have 2025 planned out too much yet. I need to probably sit down and start thinking about that. Obviously, for 2024, I had a lot of different projects planned. We had Spooky Scary Shiny Hunt in October. We've got the Winter Wonder Shiny Hunt in December through January. Obviously, we have Thankmas. We had some different themed shiny hunts for different months. Like we had Mew in May. We had Arceus that we started in August, which we're still doing. So yeah, I need to sit down and definitely think about some things. Can you explain Thankmas, Crest? Yeah, absolutely I can. We actually, it's funny you asked. We had somebody else ask about that earlier. EMH was curious about it because he wanted to join Thankmas and start doing his own campaign as well. So basically, the way Thankmas works, and honestly, because of how many people are asking, I almost feel like I should just make like a brief video description of it and like put it in the Discord as well. Maybe even make a short about it. I don't know. But essentially, Thankmas is a charity organization, or excuse me, it's a charity stream that Jacksepticeye created about 4 or 5 years ago. And a lot of YouTubers and content creators, like on Twitch and stuff, all come together and basically collaboratively raise money for a charity for that year. So, for example, like over the last couple years, 2 of them were like to end global homeless, to be able to give food for people who don't have food around the world and stuff. And I believe over the last few years, it's about like $26 million raised at this point. It's absolutely phenomenal. So this year specifically, it is for mental health awareness. So there are 2 charities that were chosen again by Jacksepticeye, or the people organizing Thankmas. And this year it is Samaritans and Crisis Line, which are 2 organizations that specialize in helping people that have any type of need for assistance, whether it be depression, anxiety, just kind of being there for people, because again, there's a lot of people in the world that don't have anybody. And so our part of it is that we are simply trying to raise both awareness for the cause and then also a donation for going towards those charities to be able to continue to help and improve and continue helping people more. So for us, we're doing a $100 donation goal. Obviously, other streamers have like crazy donation goals because again, they're much larger YouTubers. Like if you've ever seen any of the Thankmas streams that Jacksepticeye has done, like he's raised tens of millions of dollars in a single stream. But for us personally, we keep it simple. We try and do a $100 donation goal. We do a 12-hour stream. It's always a fun time. This year is going to be the same exact thing. It's going to be a great time, lots of fun, and should be a blast. But pretty much that's kind of it in a nutshell. This year, we're going to be doing a couple things a little bit different, at least for the people who do donate. If you donate, you are able to get a shiny Pokemon from my box of shiny duplicate Pokemon. Obviously, doing the shiny living dex, I've acquired a lot of duplicates. So if you donate, doesn't matter what you donate, could be $1, could be $10, could be $100. You are eligible to get a shiny Pokemon from the box. And then if we do end up hitting our donation goal, we will be doing a giveaway at the very end of the stream where the winner of the giveaway can get any one shiny Pokemon they want, and I have to get it. I have to hunt for it. So it just has to be obtainable. Like if it's a shiny locked Pokemon, obviously I can't get that. But if it's an obtainable Pokemon, I have to get a shiny Pokemon, and it could be any Pokemon they want. So I'm so excited. It's gonna be a blast. 12 hours of fun, always a good time. And yeah, that pretty much sums up Thankmas. I know 2 years ago, we had our donation goal of $100. We absolutely crushed our goal, and I had to shave my beard live on stream. That was quite the event. And then we ended up, even after that, there were some people who donated after the stream. We ended up with $150. And then I matched the donations. We ended up with a total of $350 total, and it was awesome. Just a great feeling, getting to be part of a very big charity event. Especially for important causes, too. That's the thing. A lot of people that have homes, you take it for granted. You don't always think about the fact that there's people that don't have homes. Same thing with food. I feel like a lot more people lately have an appreciation for food, considering how freaking expensive it is. Again, the fact that some people don't have food. They can't afford food at all. So, and then this year, obviously, with mental health, that's not one that a lot of people almost always address as importantly as the other ones. But it is equally as important. Yeah, before you joined stream a little bit earlier, we had somebody pop in. They're actually new to the channel, and they just subscribed today, and they heard about the charity stream, and they actually donated a shiny Pokemon for us to give away during the charity stream, which was very nice of them. They gave us a shiny Corvisquire to add to the box, so that's pretty cool. All right, 2273. Is Mr. Arceus going to shine before we get to 2300? Who knows? Probably not. Almost done? Alright, cool, Swift. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Gotta hurry, almost time for chemistry class for me. Nice. Almost time for bed here. No, that's totally fair, Arrow. Alright, that brings us to 2275. Yeah, I was up a bit late last night between editing shorts. I also played some Valorant with the boys last night for a bit. I feel like by the time I fell asleep, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I had a really hard time getting to sleep by the time I actually got to bed, and then just kind of like scrolling on YouTube like, please let me go to sleep. Oh, heck yeah. Gotta love Valorant. That'll definitely be one of the games during the charity stream for sure. Probably some CS:GO as well. I haven't played CS in a couple months, but we'll probably have that on the wheel. Banned for 7 days because I was AFK. Oof! That sucks. I've never been banned from Valorant. I've gotten, like, the warnings. Like, I've had times where, like, my game crashed mid-game, and, like, I had to, like, reset my game or, like, restart my computer. And I've gotten warnings before, but I've never actually gotten a ban. I've gotten, like, a timeout where you have to, like, wait 5 minutes or 10 minutes before you queue. But, like, that's the worst I've ever gotten. Okay, this is gonna be 776. Or sorry, wow, I cannot read. 2276. I joined 3 rounds in 3 days and always went AFK because I didn't want to play it anymore. I mean, I guess it happens. I think that's why Swift Play is nice, because like if you play a Swift Play match, like it's only like 4 rounds, and that way it's like if you do end up having to leave or something, or like don't want to play anymore, it's not as big a deal. Yeah, I only play ranked. Oh, you play ranked? Yeah, see, like, you said my name. Yeah, there's a mode called Swift Play in Valorant. It's just like a shorter version of a main Valorant game. They call it Swift Play. Yeah, I only play ranked. Man, I've only played ranked a handful of times, and the thing is, if you're solo queuing in ranked in Valorant, you have to have so much trust in your teammates, and so many people in Valorant are just so bad. Like, I'm not a good player in Valorant. I'm decent at best, right? Like, I get some pretty nasty shots, but I'm not a great consistent player. I have games where I pop off more than anything, right? But not consistently good. But anytime I've played ranked solo queue, everybody's just so toxic. Like, absolutely toxic. This is like, I don't need that in my life. I'll just play casual. I'll just play unranked. I suck at shooter games. I used to be bad at them. And just through absolute willpower and constant playing of them, I got decent at them, but by no means good. The only game that I would play ranked in and actually did really well in was Rocket League. And I got to like champion in Rocket League, and that was my favorite competitive game to play a lot of. And I have not played it in a long time. I peaked Ascendant and constantly Diamond 3. That's good. Better than me. I think the one time I did play ranked Valorant, I got gold. And I was like, alright, that's fine. My two friends are like platinum level. And they're more consistently good. You know what I mean? Solo queue is insane. You know, it really is. It really is. Okay, I think this is 2277. I don't think I updated the board. Who do you usually play in Valorant when you would play Arrow? Do you have like a main? I typically run Silva for the most part myself. Like, I prefer Silva. He kind of like matches my playstyle. I like to play Brim a good amount for smokes and stuff. I've been trying to play more Clove recently because I really like Clove. They have decent smokes, you know, obviously, and then they have like the ult where they can come back to life. I think that's pretty useful. A lot of Omen, Sky, Clove, Breach. Nice. I have not played a lot of Breach. I'd say Breach is one of the characters I've played the least amount of. I would love to play more Breach, though, because he's really good. He's good team synergy, like, as long as you kind of get used to playing him. I play Omen decently. Like, Icebox is my Omen map. I play Omen exclusively on Icebox for the most part. I don't play Sky. I probably played her a handful of times. I don't really play characters with flashes much. Like, obviously, Omen has a blind, but that's a little different. I don't know. The flashes... Actually, that's not true. Yoru is another character I will play sometimes that has flashes, but for the most part, I try to avoid flash characters. I played a lot, got 1.1k hours over the last 2 or 3 years, but always had a few months of breaks in between. Now, that's fair. That is fair. I would say I've got a few hundred hours in Valorant. I don't know how many for sure, but definitely a few. I've been playing since, I think 2021? Not the year it came out in 2020, but 2021 I've been playing on and off. I think the most I've ever gone is like a month break of Valorant. Can't play this game longer than 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, I don't know. I'd go crazy. I mean, typically when I play, it's with friends. Like, I usually have 2 other people with me, so it's a 3-stack, and like we are just hanging out and chat and stuff, and it's more fun that way. But if I solo queued, I would never play Valorant. I don't like solo queuing. I don't mind solo queuing in CS because I don't know what the hell I'm doing in CS, so I don't take it as seriously. And when I play CS, I prefer to play Wingman, where it's just literally 2-on-2. Wingman is honestly one of the most favorite, I don't know, game modes in anything. Just enjoy Wingman, it's fun. I'm not liking this bot right now. What are they running? Alright, this is bringing us to 2280. Are you a, this is going to be an interesting question for your personality. Are you a Vandal person or are you a Phantom person? What's your rifle of choice? You play both? That's fair. I was gonna say, I actually alternate myself. I used to exclusively be a Phantom person because, like, when I first started, I sprayed a lot, and the Phantom was better for spraying. And then as I got a lot more comfortable with, like, being more disciplined, I switched to Vandal, and, you know, obviously you tap with the Vandal instead of spray. Depends on the map, or it depends on being a defender or attacker. No, that's fair as well. That's a good point. But yeah, I would say definitely I lean more towards the Vandal for sure these days. Although there are certain like mid-game picks where I will go Spectre Sheriff, and like I'll have one gun that's literally for spraying, and then I have my Sheriff for like just one tapping. So just depends, obviously. I think it's like what you said. Depends on where you are and what you're doing. I also like opping a lot too. Not as big of a fan of the Outlaw. When they came out with the Outlaw, it's a cool concept, but like, I don't know. I haven't used the Outlaw very much. Like, Marshal is not something I usually go for much either. I'll just stick with the Sheriff typically. But the Operator is definitely fun. Defender more Phantom because the range isn't that long most of the time in fights. Yeah, that's true. A lot of it's more like close range. And like if you're gonna do long range on defense, I mean obviously like a Guardian or an Op is always a good option, but a lot of the time on defense it gets more close quarters. They did buff the Phantom in this last update actually though. You can't play the Op. Oh really? It's one of my favorites. Again, it's some days I'm on with the Op and then some days I'm off with the Op. I used to main chamber for a while, and that kind of forces you to have to be a little bit better with the Op. Like. And the Sheriff, technically. Kind of like makes you have to be good with both of those. Just because essentially that's your ult. Never been a sniper guy, not even in COD. I never played COD, so I don't have experience in what a sniper is like in COD. Sniper in CS is pretty good. I don't like it as much as I do in Valorant. I'll use it much more in Valorant. When I've played CS, I typically I forget what the name of the rifle I use in CS is. I think it's the AUG. It's the one that has like a bit of an ADS, like, and you just like mostly tap. I forget what it is. I cannot think of it. It's been a few months since I've played, and even then I'm still new to CS. Oh, Arrow, did you ever try Spectre Divide? It's kind of like a combination between CS and Valorant, and also kind of feels a little Overwatchy. It's on Steam, and it is free. It was in beta earlier this year, but I think it's actually just released now. But yeah, it's called Spectre Divide. And essentially, the way it works is it's teams of 3-on-3, but you have two characters that you have to simultaneously like switch between. So it's almost like Portal. So like you put down one of your persons, like you can put one of your persons down on one site, and then you can switch between another person on a different site. It didn't really catch you. Nah, that's fair. I played it a few times. It's pretty fun. But I still feel like it has a lot more mental to it, where like you have to constantly be like swapping between your two characters, and like it's kind of cool. Like if one of your characters goes down, it like obviously gives you intel like, oh, they're over on that site. So like it's interesting though. But I feel like not a lot of people, you know, thought it was, you know, cool or whatever. Swift said BRB. Now sounds good, Swift. We're big chillin'. I think we're gonna probably shoot to get to like probably like 2300 at least. I think is a good stopping point. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, if you stop by during the 12-hour stream, Arrow, you'll definitely see some Valorant. And we honestly, I think the last not last year, but the year before last, we had like viewers and stuff join too. So if you at all had any interest in wanting to play some Valorant, definitely would love to have you. Always more fun playing with people you know. Alright, 2283. I have certain phases within a year. At the moment, it's more Pokemon at the moment again. A few weeks ago, it was survival games. Before that, story games. And before that, shooters. Nice. I kind of know what you mean. Like, I go through phases of games that I like playing. For me, one of the games that, like, I will go a long time without playing it, and then all of a sudden, all I'll want to play is Minecraft. And I'll just be, like, addicted to it for, like, a couple weeks, and then I'll just be like, okay, that's enough Minecraft. Or, like, games like The Witcher. You know, like, I spent so much time playing The Witcher last year around this time of year. I was playing The Witcher, like, every single day for a few hours, just having a blast. Same thing with, like, God of War. Love those games. And then I'm just like, eh. That's literally me, though. Right. Swift said crest. Is it done? Is that the symbol? Is that the signal? Yeah, my friends and I had this Minecraft phase the last 3 weeks. Yeah, Minecraft is so much fun. It's done? Alright, I'm going to the Discord. Let's see. Merry Christmas. I love it. There we go. We get a heart and then a Santa. Where is it? There we go. Very nice. Good job. I like it. Yeah, me and Mrs. Crestfallen, we got a Minecraft phase just like a month ago or so. So we ended up getting one of the servers where you can like play with a couple people. Her and I played, and we actually ended up beating the Ender Dragon. It was my first time actually ever playing like in like an actual full like Minecraft survival mode of going through and beating the dragon, and it was so much fun. We had a blast. Look on Discord, I said that, but I guess it was acting up in chat. Oh, no, you're good, Swift. I just saw it. It's great. Yeah, we're just building stuff in survival. Yeah, we have to explore, we have to find an end city and explore that. And then we're thinking about trying to take on, probably like a Wither, and then maybe the Warden. And that's probably about it. Like, I don't think there's really much more you can do after that, survival-wise. Building farms, cool buildings, and more. Yeah. We, pretty much have the same situation going on. Okay, not shiny. Let's reload that. And that's going to bring us to 2285. Not going to lie, I like the drawing Delibird, but now I'm bored again. I mean, you can always draw something new. Gonna get some sleep now. Alright, Arrow, sounds good. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. We will see you again. Like what? I don't know. It's a good question. Alright, I have an idea. Here we go. Ready? Hey Siri. Name a random Pokemon. Random Pokemon generator. There we go. Okay, here we go. Generate. Okay, the generator picked Metagross. Here we go. Fate has decided Metagross. Okay, no shiny there. It's going to bring us to 2286. Okay, not gonna lie, I think I can't only because I don't have that color like the champ. Alright. How about this? I'll re-roll. I will re-roll. Let's see here. Alright, it's rolling. It's rolling. Ooh, Celebi. Ooh, have you done a Celebi before? I don't know if you've done Celebi before, but it rolled Celebi. You haven't? Shiny Arceus? If Shiny Arceus honestly would not be a bad option. Before I run away from this thing, was this thing shiny? No, it wasn't. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. I'm not trying to pull an HDV here. So it's going to bring us to 2287. I finally beat the 5th bot. Let's go, Paper Glitch. Let me draw Shiny Arceus to make your luck go up, Chris. Alright, bet, Swift. Let's see it. Time to open 2 packs? Alright. Sending you some luck, Paper Glitch. You've had a few packs with no pulls. Surely you'll get something. Okay. No shiny. That's going to bring us to 2288. First one, nothing. Not going to lie, I'm glad I found your crest. Well, I am glad you did too, Swift. I am very, very glad. Okay, here we go. 2288. Second pack, Hollow Butterfree. Oof. That's, not so great. BRB, you gonna grab paper? Sounds good. Okay, not shiny. That will bring us to 2289. Hello, Mrs. Crestfallen. Welcome in. Welcome into the first stream in over a week. Fellow humans. Paper Glitch is trying to open up some Pokemon packs right now. Swift is about to draw us a shiny Arceus. We got lots of things going on right now. We get to see our nephew this weekend. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited about that. I am so excited. I don't know if you ever responded to... Never mind, you did. I just checked my text message. Never mind. I was about to call you out and be like, you never responded to my text. You did. Yeah, I'm excited to see our nephew this weekend. It'll be fun. Okay, no shiny still. That's gonna bring us to 2290. Huh? Watch me be the nephew. Okay, so I just realized something. One of my complaints about Legends, or excuse me, Scarlet and Violet, is that the L and R buttons do not work as an A, whereas in Sword and Shield you can press L or R and it counts as A. Apparently, you can press L or R, or well, I guess technically it's ZR or ZL on the Pro Controller, and it counts as A. So I don't have to mash A, I can mash ZR. That is so nice. I don't know why Scarlet and Violet didn't keep that. It's one of my, like, it's a small thing, but it's a big complaint of mine. All right, 2291 here. Because the button is something for the DLC to see if a wild Pokemon's level and stuff. Yeah, that is definitely why. Like ZL is how you hover over it to see if it has like a mark and stuff, and then ZR you can throw your Pokeball, and there's also the auto battles and stuff. So I get it. It's just a little tiny complaint of mine because I love the fact that you can just sit with your controller and just like tap the ZR button in Sword and Shield, and in this game I just realized that it's in this game. I don't think I ever noticed that, so it's nice. Apparently you can map the controller though. Somebody was saying that you can map it because they allow you to map your controller for like if you have disabilities, like you can take like the buttons and map them to different things. So if I really wanted to, I think I could technically map it, but I'm not going to go to that much trouble. R is for the Let's Go feature? Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, you can in the setting for Switch, but it's dumb. Yeah, I'm not going to probably mess with it, but it's... oh my gosh. It's nice that you can at least do that in Sword and Shield and BDSP, though. Song is this one? Yeah, like Verity. I thought so. Other than helping disabled people. Yeah, it's nice that they even have that option though. Like it's actually really nice that they have the option to be able to map it and stuff. It's very considerate. But it's not, in my case, it's not the end of the world. It's just a thing that I like about Sword and Shield and BDSP. And there's not many things I like about BDSP, so at least that's one thing it's got going for it. I'm pretty sure once I'm done shiny hunting Arceus and Shaman, I will never probably touch this game again. I don't really think there's a reason to. A Nintendo alarm though is really weird. You need the online membership. Oh, that's stupid. I mean, I thought the fact that they made an alarm clock was already kind of dumb anyways. But the fact that you need the online membership is even more stupid. Yeah. Hard pass for me. I'm sure a ton of parents will probably be buying a Nintendo alarm clock for Christmas this year. and then they're gonna realize that they probably don't realize if they have to buy the online membership, so they're gonna buy the clock. Their kid's gonna open it up, they're gonna be like, wow, a clock, and then like they're gonna then have to pay for the online membership. Same with their Nintendo Spotify knockoff. Oh my gosh, yeah, no. The only thing I could see being maybe useful about the Nintendo Spotify knockoff is that if you're paying... Oh my gosh, I'm dying over here. If you have to pay for it, then you should technically be allowed to use it in the background of videos and streams, because you've technically paid to be able to use it. You know? Because like a lot of people, obviously you're not paying for it, so I can see why they would have a complaint with copyright for the music. But if you already bought it and are having to pay for it, kind of thing, like monthly, I feel like you should be allowed to use it at that point. Now you need to buy the online membership first. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah. I'll just stick to my Spotify. Hey, it's free game for stream. I mean, if they let you use it for streams, then, you know, I could see some people maybe doing it. But then again, like, you can just go on Spotify and, like what I'm doing with a Pokemon DMCA free Pokemon Remix playlist. And it's just as good. If not better sometimes. But yeah, Nintendo's wild for that. I listened to Eevee Lo-Fi since yesterday. It's great. I think I've heard Eevee Lo-Fi before. Like, this song specifically playing right now, it just makes me happy. Like, the Lake Verity music is good, but this remix is very nice. There's a few songs on this playlist specifically that I just really like. There's a couple on here that are obviously like, oh yeah, those are okay, and then there's some that are like, ooh, those aren't great. But yeah, this is one of those ones that's just very nice. Okay, $22.94. I want to actually hear what Arceus' sound effect is. I'm going to turn the Elgato on for a second. I want to hear his cry. Let's listen very carefully. How does that translate to Dogyoan? That makes no sense. Alright. $22.95. Yeah, I can't even imitate that sound. It just sounds like something. Looks like it's just me, myself, and I in the chat. At the moment, we do have a few people here, so definitely appreciate you guys all here. We might just have some people lurking at the moment, which, again, we love our lurkers. Hashtag lurkers. Alright, 2296. Hashtag lurkers looking for burgers. I've never heard that one before. That's funny. Did you just make it up? Nice. Okay. 2296. We're definitely not gonna get the shiny here. Just saying that now. This is not the one. I can be really smart, but really dumb. I would argue that some of the funniest things are the dumbest things. Humor is mostly just being silly and dumb. A lot of it. And the other part of it is being able to make fun of your own mistakes. Obviously, I don't need to say this, but if you've watched any of my streams, I will say some wild things and not mean to, and then just laugh about it because it's freaking hilarious. I need to draw Shiny Arceus. I haven't started yet. I mean, yeah, he's not going to show up until you draw it. He's probably waiting. Okay. 2297. Okay, 2298. I got Frigivax, and I need to have Ice Terrestrial type, and I got Baxcalibur and realized it was a Dragon Terrestrial type. Oh, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Yeah, having the Ice one is probably better, just because that way it doesn't have the weakness to Ice when it terras. An Ice for Drayton, yeah. I just want to beat him while flipping him off for victory. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people probably felt that way. Drayton was a fun battle. He was tough though. But he was a good one. He's manipulative. He managed to get the player to compete in the BBA Elite Four. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. He did. All right, 2299. So we are second to last encounter for today. We just hit over 3.5 hours. We're going to wrap things up at 2300. So, we got this and one more final encounter. Is Arceus going to show up? Is he going to be shiny? I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, and then he wants me to battle him, and then I lost to him. Right. No, please. I need you to help me get through chemistry class. Well, I wish I could, but Mrs. Crestfallen needs me to get some stuff done. And unfortunately, Mrs. Crestfallen is going to be much more unhappy with me if I don't help her. So, unfortunately, happy wife, happy life, you know? Those are words to live by. Not shiny. Alright. 2,300. Always treat your wife good to have a peaceful, happy life. Exactly. When you have a wife, their needs and interests are above all the most important thing. Yours take a back seat at that point. Alright, 2,300, especially then when you have kids too, at that point, yeah, exactly. That is the priority at that point. Alright, unfortunately, no shiny Arceus on 2,300. That would have been so nice, huh? But hey, it was really nice to be back. Definitely have missed streaming and missed you guys all, so it was really nice to get to see everybody in the chat. Definitely appreciate you all. Got a new subscriber as well at earlier today in the stream who also donated the shiny Quarter Squire. It was really cool. Definitely enjoyed the artwork from you, Swift, with the shiny, the Delibird with the Santa hat, and then you have the shiny Arceus coming. Don't worry, I'll draw him after class to boost your shiny luck for tomorrow. Thank you, I appreciate it, Swift. And speaking of which, perfect segue, we will be back tomorrow, and we'll be shiny hunting for Arceus again, so definitely hope to see you guys all again. If you haven't already, make sure and hit the like button on the video. I know a bunch of people have already done so, but it also shows that you enjoyed the stream and helps the YouTube algorithm so we can keep meeting cool new people just like yourself. But yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are in the world. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.